Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deckin Around. My name is Tyler.
I am Steve.
And today we are really excited to welcome on not only an amazing magician, but the only person in the world to have fooled Penn and Teller 3 times. So, Steve, how excited are you for this episode, man?
I'm pretty excited. I kind of have a little man crush on Ondrej. I'm pretty excited. He's super dope. I mean, I literally fell off my chair laughing when I saw his butterfly Kickstarter video. It was literally hands down the best deck video launch I've ever seen.
I have to say, I really, just even with the pre-show meetup earlier this week, it was such a blast. So I'm really excited for this episode to get Ondrej on here and chat up with him. So
yeah, it's going to be out of control, I'm sure.
Definitely is. So you ready to bring him on?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do this. Welcome, without further ado, Ondrej.
Ondrej!
Sorry.
Hey.
Oh,
What is up, Ondrej?
hi.
How you doing today?
Oh, that's cute. Look at him.
Why am I so
What a
dark?
pretty face.
Look at this. We gotta make it a little brighter here. I'm a little dark. There we go.
This is
Can you-
one of
Can
the
you
perks of
brighten-
having.
Can you brighten me up as well?
I can. Ready?
Yes.
Are you brightened up?
I'm so happy now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Oh
Right
my
on.
God.
Welcome. Ooh, look at that. See? Magic. I try to do that to Tyler all the time and it never works. His just gets darker and darker.
It really does. I have the opposite of any sort of light over here, and then I wear black shirts. So.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So Ondrej, we are so actually thankful to have you on. How have you been holding up with quarantine and the pandemic?
Oh, it's the best thing ever. Sorry, I don't want to, I know that it's a sensitive topic and some people might have lost their loved ones. But in my case, I'm enjoying it, or I was enjoying it, because there is no more quarantine in Czech Republic.
That's awesome.
But
So now you have to be around people again.
what? Say it again.
Now you have to be around people again.
Yeah, it's annoying. I don't like people, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither.
In general, I don't even know why I'm here. I mean,
We paid you a lot of money to be here. That's why.
Oh my gosh! If only. If only.
It makes it sound good, though.
Thank you in advance. But as long as you buy a butterfly deck, I'm happy. And Steve, you bought some. I never sent you any, but you paid for them.
Yeah, where can we buy them? Can we even buy them anywhere?
Yeah. Just send me money, and I might send you something.
I already did that. That didn't work.
Oh, that's why I said I might.
Oh, okay.
There's no time frame on it. You might get something in the mail like 5 years from now, but it'll show up.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Maybe Tyler can order some.
Oh yeah. If I order some, can I get them before Steve?
Oh, yes. Yes.
That would be spectacular.
You know what? Actually, if you go on butterflyplayingcards.com and you order an unmarked gold deck or unmarked silver deck, any unmarked deck, you will get it before Steve gets his cards.
So now I know what I'm going to do.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to order the same thing. That way I'll get him before him.
You know what, Steve?
What?
You do that.
I control the orders and the shipment.
Yeah, but just because it doesn't say Steve Rosenfeld doesn't mean it's not for me.
I'll give you his address. Don't worry. I think what we should do is we should all go to butterflyplayingcards.com and order some decks so we all get them before Steve. And I think the audience would be delighted with that.
That's nice.
And please,
that's nice. That's it.
About it. Then yeah, don't forget when you post pictures of it, tag Steve. That's very important. Tag Steve in the butterfly pictures when you get your butterflies. Please do.
Oh my god!
Oh,
So
I'm
Ondrej,
gonna tag him too. I'm gonna tag him when I get him. That's for sure.
But then they won't care anymore, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. I'm always late to the party. It's okay.
Oh dear. So much
So
time.
Ondrej, one of the big things I guess, I'm kind of curious about. I was a little bit later to the game of collecting playing cards than a lot of the other people who may be watching the show right now. So a lot of them may have bought into the campaign. What kind of really brought about the idea of butterfly playing cards to you, the original concept? Like, where did the motivation for that come from, and why butterflies? I mean, they're beautiful decks, so I think they worked out beautifully, but why that idea?
Well, there is a very complex answer to that question, where the idea came from. And there is a very simple answer to the other question, which is why butterflies? So firstly, the complex answer. I wanted to fool magicians. I wanted to somehow gain a place among magicians and gain respect. And that I found out the best way to do it was to show people something they wouldn't know how it's done, right? Because that's what magicians like. If they don't know or appreciate, if they see a magic effect that they don't know how it's done. Then there's a more complex way to impress magicians, and I would say better magicians, and that is design of an effect that they know how it's done. So magicians appreciate clever methods and clever design, like design of a routine with all subtleties and everything. But at that time, the only thing I knew about was just to have a method that magicians wouldn't know how it's done. So I started thinking about what would fool magicians, and I stumbled upon this principle called one-way back design. And I found out that I'm able to fool magicians with one-way back design, because they wouldn't expect that you're gonna use it against them.
Right.
And then I discovered these cards, just squeezers, Erdnase squeezers from Conjuring Arts Research Center. Yep. And those are one way on the back, but also on the edge. And so at that point, I realized that normally with one-way back design, you will riffle through the cards to find out where the design jumps, so you see where the reversed card is. Right. But here, you didn't have to do it anymore. You would just take the deck and you would just bevel it, and you would see the discrepancy where the reversed card is.
Right.
And then Dave Buck told me about these cards, which is the Texan Palmetto deck.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And those look like this on the edge. And Jeff Busby wrote this little pamphlet. Let's see if I know where it is. Yeah. This would work. So this is the book.
Secret of the Palmettos.
Secret of Palmettos. And it talks about accidental edge marking, or not that accidental edge marking. And there's a lot of history and a lot of applications, and that led me to create, on the Texan Palmetto back design, I created the prototype of the marking system, the butterflies, and you can actually, the people who know how butterflies work, they can see that here would come the suit, and here the value, right?
So cool.
And here, that's the two-way marking system. It's on both sides. So I, with the knife, the sharp knife, razor, I would just scrape off the ink to create the marks. And then I met Stefan Eriksson from Sweden. And with Stefan, we developed the design for it. And first, we thought it's going to be trees, the branches going out. And, but, Stefan made like 3 or 4 different tree designs. And I couldn't start liking it for some reason. And then the Black Fontaines launched on Kickstarter, I believe. And people just went crazy about it. And I thought, what is it? It's just black and 2 symbols like that. And I thought, well, because at that time I was thinking about the design, I want the cards to be pretty so I can actually make enough so people buy it and I keep it. And so for people to buy it, I might just come up with some 2 pretty things that I would put like that. And then the marking system would be in the background, right?
Right.
And I had a butterfly on the wall that I got from a friend, like, in a little wheel, like framed. And I thought, butterflies are pretty. And
that's for sure.
I just Googled butterflies and floral pattern, and I made I did more or less this, right? I just put one here, and floral pattern. I found 3 different floral patterns and sent it to Stefan, and he said, "Oh, that's nice," and we worked with that. So the answer to your second question, why butterflies, is butterflies are pretty.
I think that's a wonderful answer.
That's true.
And you know what? You managed to create a very pretty deck with butterflies on it. It's probably one of my favorite fanning decks out there. So,
yeah,
I mean that's just breathtakingly beautiful, and it
I
works.
I like the blue one better.
You know what? Still a butterfly deck though, so I think that's the key there.
That's
so
very, very true. I'll look at that.
I think I like that one better.
just messed up, man. Messed up.
Actually,
while we're on the deck talk, we have this tradition that we do on the show. For Curry Stu on Instagram. His name's Stu McCann, and he's heavily involved in the community. Super cool guy. And basically, what we do is we have all our guests kind of do this thing that Stu is known for, which is basically opening up a deck of cards and sniffing them. And he also eats cards, which you don't have to do if you don't want to, but you can if you want to. But if you have a new deck laying around that you can open and give a little sniff for Stu.
Can I have 20 seconds?
Absolutely.
Yes, we'll give you 21 seconds.
Thank you.
We're timing them.
Well, while we're waiting here, if you've made it this far, everybody, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We really appreciate you tuning in, and we can assure you this is going to be a crazy episode. So stick around for as long as you can manage. Definitely.
Jamie says he's so polite. Wait till you get to know him, Jamie. Hey, Ondrej, Jamie said you're so polite. How's that, Jamie?
Of course.
Of course. Oh my God, I love it.
I'm a gentle soul.
Yes.
No, there's definitely no doubt about that. So,
did you forget what you got up for?
I was thinking we should have an appetizer before the deck.
Oh my god,
Nice.
I'm excited.
That's an appetizer?
So we can have the curry crickets.
Oh my god.
Have the honey mustard crickets.
Oh, I think the curry ones sound better so far.
The barbecue crickets. What else? Oh, no.
Kyle, you did tell me.
Oh, we can have some June bugs. They're very good.
What flavor are they?
Yeah,
What
what
flavor
do
are
you
those?
prefer, June bugs or crickets? I also need to know where you buy your bugs because this seems intriguing.
That's a cricket pea.
Why do you do it before, not after?
Okay. Now let's choose a deck. How about when we're on the insect theme? How about a butterfly?
That sounds perfect.
Right?
All right. I thought you were
Yeah.
about to say you were going to eat a butterfly, and then I was like, okay.
Or can eat a spider.
You can eat
How about
whatever
you can eat
you
all of
desire.
it? Eat a spider, a cricket.
Oh, look. So, how about this?
Let's
Perfect.
do it.
Nice little deck. So, first, so which crickets do you vote for? We can have the people watching. We can have them vote. No.
I've seen
Yeah,
one.
let's
Yeah,
do it.
guys, drop in the chat what you want him to eat flavor wise. So far, I've seen one for curry crickets.
Yeah,
So
I'm a
let's-
fan of the curry so far.
Yeah. Even though
So we got
honey
another one for
mustard sounds
curry, another one for curry, one for honey.
Yeah. The honey mustard
Curry.
sounds intriguing.
Honey mustard, barbecue. So it's 3-3. Curry, barbecue, honey mustard, barbecue, curry. Curry's the winner. Curry, barbecue. Yeah, I think curry's the winner.
Well, barbecue's the best, but
Have you mixed them yet? Like kind of like Jelly Bellies? You mix them and get different flavors?
Oh my god.
well, first.
Gotta shake him up.
Let's see what they look like in the bag. Give us a little.
Yeah, they just look like
yeah. Nice. How many
They
are in a bag? How many are in a bag?
That's 15 grams, 44 ounces.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's 7 grams of protein, which is what, 45%?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah, but that's if you eat the whole bag, right? Who's gonna eat the whole bag at once?
He buys so many. They're his snacks.
So Easy said his favorite flavor is salt and vinegar.
I can imagine that would be good.
So
Tastes like a potato chip.
yeah, exactly. So let me show you. It's a nice one. No, this no, that one.
Nice.
It almost looks like a bee, kind of, but that's
It
interesting.
kind of does. Yeah, it kind of looks like a bee, or even like. Nice.
I
Are
like
they
the
crispy?
crunch.
Are they crispy?
Yeah, there's a crunch to it. There's an audible crunch.
Yeah, nice. ASMR cricket chomping.
Oh my god.
What can I do?
Is it?
We have
Dude,
a lot of crickets.
how's the June bugs? How do they compare to the crickets?
They're terrible.
Are they?
So the June bug is the bug I had on Fulas.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and they're not very good.
Is that why you brought it on there and make Allison eat that?
So these have a flavor.
Right.
These don't have a flavor.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, that seems strange to not flavor them.
Because people just want to torture people. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair enough.
Very true.
Oh my god.
Kevin Goosey said they need flaming hot crickets.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Those would be good, like sriracha crickets. I'm sure they have them, sriracha crickets.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you definitely could find those.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. You good with you want to wash that down with the cricket pea?
Have to open this first. You know the art of opening decks. It's you can't just tear it.
You know, there's a science to it for sure.
Yes. So
you can give everybody the beta on how to take the seal off. Sideways, man. You got to at least make it straight. Us photographers here are like freaking out because of the sip. Yeah, come on.
There you go.
Much better. Now he just looks like what's his name? I'm not gonna say it because people are gonna hate me for saying it. What's his name?
don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it. Sweet. So each deck comes in that little cover / cellophane replacement.
Yeah. Cellophane.
That's
because
awesome.
there's cellophane.
Right.
This is the cellophane. So there's a beautiful poem.
Did you get any come up? Samurai says he looks like the uncle at the family party. Who's the poem by?
It's a good poem.
Who's the poem by? Who's the poem by?
Heinrich Heine.
Heine.
Heinrich Heine.
Oh, cool. Heine. Okay.
German poet.
Cool.
Gotcha. Heine. Okay.
Ah.
Nice. So this is the white version, yeah? This is a black.
Yeah. Black edition?
Black edition? Okay.
Or black series.
Black series.
Yeah.
So give us the lowdown on how to take that seal off without ruining it.
Oh. Let's ruin this one.
Okay.
That's good.
Nice. Opens nice and easy. Oh yeah,
yeah,
black.
So nice.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, that was the creepiest ever.
That was so good, though. That was so good.
So creepy. Do you want us to give you a minute? Can you like dock in that screen, Ty? Give him a moment.
How'd it smell?
He's still processing.
I love how the edge, like the black edge of that.
Not there.
Yeah, it literally looks like you're seeing the bottom of the tuck. That's so amazing.
But you're not seeing the bottom of the tuck. You want to know why you know? He's like, damn it. So cool.
It really is.
So cool. Now, what so cool.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
What made you decide, I know obviously it's it's not the black gilding you intended, but what made you decide black?
Because they already are white.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, why making them gray?
Gray would look really awkward.
Yeah, it would look the same.
Yeah. No, that black is amazing, though, I have to say.
So I thought it's better to not make them yellow.
I mean, eventually they'll probably turn yellow. 20 years from now.
Or sooner.
Or sooner. Once you lick all the gilding off.
Why don't you just, you know what you should do? Put them in the cricket bag, the curry cricket bag, and shake it up with those, and then you can eat it.
Actually, they are not gilded.
Right.
They are edge printed, right?
Okay.
And what's the difference between like gilded and edge printing?
Gilding, you paint on like a metallic solution. Edge printing is actual ink, right?
Stefan Eriksson is watching us. The designer.
Nice.
The designer.
Stefan, we appreciate the shout out there.
Which one is he? What's his name? He's got to say hi in the chat.
He did. It was designed by Stefan.
Yeah.
Oh.
By S.
Cards by Stefan. Yeah, cards by STFN.
That's right.
Oh, cool. Right on. Welcome.
So yeah, Jamie actually had a good question there, though. Will the edge printing flake? And I know this is something that we kind of discussed earlier about the durability of that.
It lasts a lot. It doesn't chip. It doesn't scratch. It fades a little bit. So let me see if I have a really used black and white deck here. Yep. So this is, let me check. Yeah, okay. So this is a used black and white deck. This edge, I would consider this edge to be damaged. So this is how damaged it gets when you faro constantly for 4 hours.
Okay. So that's a pretty solid amount of use, though.
Yeah.
So this, and it is, well, I'm saying it's damaged, but it's not damaged at all.
Right.
Yeah.
The only way you actually see it is if you put them like close next to each other.
Yeah. There's a little bit of color,
light
but it's
shade.
yeah.
But if you, this is the only way you can actually find out. If it's solely like this, you will not see any difference.
That's amazing.
Really.
It looks so good too. Like it really looks so amazing.
It stands perfectly. It doesn't matter really how much you use it. Whatever.
Looks so good.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I love that. I love that borderless design. I mean, I think the deck itself is just absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
So Ondrej, I guess
how's the when you're farrowing? I know with a lot of decks, like I have a knock deck actually. It's the knockout that has basically full bleed on the backside, and when I farrowed it, it looks horrendous. Just basically the ink getting on the face of the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a big problem with that on that deck, or
a little bit?
Yeah.
So because there's a paint, and as I said, it fades. The paint has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So it a little bit. It a little bit goes on the front edge. You can see it on a single card. You can.
Yeah. It's really not that bad.
I mean, like very, very minimal.
Yeah.
If you bevel it, you can.
Yeah, it's still kind of minimal
because obviously it's edge printed, so you have to apply here. But then what happens when you farrow? And really, just farrowing does it. If you don't farrow, it doesn't matter. But since the edges are hitting the the bottom of the edge, which is the face,
right,
and it is actually taking the paint from the edges to the face.
Right.
Right. So then on the short ends, you might get a little bit of dirt
Right.
in the corners. But
Yeah.
this
That really is
thing, and again, this is after massive amount of farrows.
nice.
Right.
It's good to
Yeah,
know you
and-
put the
and
deck
that's-
with faces.
Yeah,
This
and
was
that's what happened with the knock that I was using. I was farrowing the crap out of it.
Yeah.
So maybe just don't farrow it until it wears down a little bit more, and then maybe you can farrow
Yeah.
it without issue.
It's true. We opened this deck and started farrowing it right away.
Right.
That's our test deck, the
Nice.
first deck we opened.
Mhm.
Been played with it at Magic Jam we have here in Prague.
Nice.
Very cool. So, speaking on that topic of magic, obviously you're a very well-known magician. What originally got you into magic?
Sniffing cards.
What originally got you into magic?
Oh, I heard you. I was just in the delirium for a second. I don't know.
All right.
Well,
I
let
mean,
me guess. I know.
You love crickets.
Chris Ramsey.
Yeah. Yeah, 25 years ago when Chris was a toddler.
I have to ask everybody that because it seems like whoever we ask, that seems to be the answer nowadays for like all the new magicians up and coming. Most of them like has seen a video of Chris's on YouTube.
Well, and part of the reason I asked though about your magic aspirations, we'll call it for lack of a better term, is you didn't really your goal always wasn't though to be a magician though, right? Like you ended up going to school for business, correct? And then kind of transitioned into something new.
Well, I went to the business school. Oh, I'm sorry. I just noticed the private chat here. Because I remembered you were introducing me as the only person who pulled pen and tilt 3 times. Bullshit.
Okay, there we go. Someone else has.
It's 2 of us. It's the Helen Collin from Australia. The second
There you
one.
go. All right. So you were the first though to do it, correct?
No. Mm-mm.
She did it first.
No. She went first. I went second.
Interesting.
Well, technically, but don't tell anyone. I think that I taped first.
Ah.
In the real world, I might have, if I'm not lying, fooled them first. But who asks? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter to me.
I love that Helen was the first.
Yeah. No, I think that's really cool.
She's great.
Would you go back on for a 4th time?
No.
Yeah. You good at 3?
No.
Can you give us any inside gossip on the whole experience?
What?
Can you give us any inside gossip on the whole experience?
Sure. It's the best thing. Fool Us is the greatest thing ever to happen to Magic in the past year and a half. No, I'm kidding. I know it's great. Fool Us is great. It's very good for Magic. It is a show, and the purpose of the show is to make Magic look good, to make magicians look good.
Right.
Which is not a purpose of AGT, any talent shows.
Right.
That's something. There's a different purpose to that one. But
of course.
Fool Us is all about making Magic look like it's not something anyone can do.
Mm-hmm.
That there is an art to it. That Magic is not stupid. That Magic can be great entertainment.
Right.
And it's just amazing. So Fool Us is great. They treat performers like kings, and The crew is great. The writers are great. Producers.
I just don't know if he's telling the truth or he's just joking.
Oh.
Have I ever said anything that I didn't mean?
No, never.
No. This 100%. I mean every word I say. I love Hulas. Hulas is great.
Yeah.
I love
That's
Penn and
awesome.
Teller.
And I mean, had you ever met Penn and Teller prior to being on Full List the first time?
Yeah, but just meet and greet after their show. It's not like I would actually meet them. I think, I believe. Yeah.
Right.
Which episode was your favorite that you've been on? Like, which performance of yours was your favorite?
I can't really tell. I liked all three a lot. The first one, I think I was the happiest after the first one, because that was the first one.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to fool them, and I did, and I was extremely happy. And I was a newbie there, and I loved it. It was great. And I was, for someone from Czech Republic, where you don't know any magicians from Czech Republic, I assume, other than
I do, other than
French guy. I think you do, but you don't know they're from Czech Republic.
Is Caroline from Czech Republic?
She's from
funny because a lot of people think that I'm from Sweden. But
it's the turtlenecks.
I've never heard this, but I guess that because a lot of people saw us together, that people just think that we are from the same country. Yeah, I'm Swedish.
I just thought that she was. I thought you guys lived close to each other because I have seen you guys together. But I knew you were from the Czech Republic. I just didn't know where she was from.
Yeah, we live close to each other. Just a flight away.
There you go. Not too far of a distance. It's like flying from East Coast to West Coast in the U.S.
Right? No, everything's closer in the EU.
It's closer.
a lot closer.
Stefan says I'm the one from Sweden, so he's claimed it.
He owns Sweden.
There you go.
Now
So
what? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
No, you, buddy. Do it.
I was going to say, I think one of the biggest underlying themes of your performances is this character of the guru. Where did that come from? I mean, does half this just come to you while you're like sleeping at night? You wake up and you're like, damn, that's an amazing idea.
I think he thinks of it right before he goes on stage. He's like, today I'm going to be a guru.
Thank you for giving me the credit, but the credit doesn't belong to me.
Okay.
It was the producers of Penn and Teller who came up with the guru.
Okay.
Who wrote the guru in. I wanted the guru to be in the second appearance, but they wrote it into the first one. So they created the guru, and they were also the ones who killed the guru on season.
Interesting.
That really is interesting. And I guess, kind of working, so it's a very collaborative environment then, being on Full. Very cool.
Yeah. And they obviously, like the producers and everything, know the tricks beforehand, how they're done. So
we cooperate on what it's going to be about, what it's going to look like. And, it really depends on the performer.
Right.
Do you want to get help or do you not? Are you happy with the way the performance is? You don't want to change anything. You think it's great. Just do it the way you want it. But if you feel like the producers might have some ideas and you want to hear them, then you hear them, and they're very helpful. And you know, the acts you see from me on stage of Fool Us wouldn't be half as good without them, honestly.
That's cool.
Nice.
Really.
So now, are the producers also? I mean, I guess just by nature of being, you know, part of the show, they've gotten familiar with magic. But do they also bring in like magic consultants for this, or is it really just a lot of the stage presence that they're helping to build?
There's Michael Close now. It was Michael Close and Johnny Thompson who were the magic consultants on the show.
Okay.
Now it's just Michael Close. And they are, or now he is, helping with the Fool, the Fool element, the fooling element of
Okay.
so he is trying to help you to fool them. Right?
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
So he's trying to help you with the method. He's trying to highlight the what could probably fool them, even though you never really know
Yeah.
what's going to fool them and whatnot. And they are also making sure that everything is like, what I say, in par with the rules. That you are not throwing out too many red herrings, you know, that you are not doing anything sneaky, that you are not doing stooges or doing pre-show, you know, any of that stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Michael Close is great. He's great.
That's so cool. Like the fact, I can't even imagine, like, especially, I mean, for him, but I can't even imagine, I mean, the extensive knowledge, obviously, that Penn and Teller have, being in the business for as long as they have. I'm always impressed when they are fooled. You know, whoever fools them just impresses me because they just know so much about magic. You know, and a lot of, I guess, the concepts today are still built on the basics, right? So for them to be fooled, even knowing the basics of probably most of, you know, all of magic, it's really cool to see them get fooled. That's how you know you have a solid act, you know, when that happens.
Very cool.
That's why I really admire Helen Collins' act, because, you know, I think that most people fool them with playing cards. But she did, you know, she fooled them with 2 escapes. And I don't think that anyone else ever fooled them with an escape, even one.
I'll have to watch it. I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely check it out. We'll link to her episodes in the comments below for sure, because it sounds like it's interesting. I think it's also really cool that for the most part, a lot of the Fool Us, you know, portions get online. So if you missed it, it's not like, oh, you can never watch it again, you know?
Yeah.
Which is cool. So, you know, how much do you think I guess two-part question here. So when you first got into magic, did you actually ever think you'd be where you are? Was this kind of where you aspired to be when you got into magic? Or was this all just like opportunity and being in the right place at the right time and hard work?
Yes.
Yeah.
all of it.
All of it. Yeah, no.
I don't really set long-term goals.
Okay.
I just go with whatever at that time seems to be going the farthest. And I'm, you know, choosing the roads that seem to be the most fun or leading to the most potential success.
Right.
And yeah, so I can't tell you where I thought I'm gonna be, because I don't think I thought I'm gonna be anywhere. I just, you know, I just want to be better every day, and I just want to keep getting better forever. And yeah, that's it. That's all.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's-
go ahead.
I just
I think that's an awesome part of Magic is you have the ability to like continue evolving. It's not like you get to a point where you're like, all right, I learned everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now, a lot of practice and you know, a lot of studying Magic and everything. Really, I think you hone in on that skill when you're performing for friends and family and stuff like that before you bring it to a live audience, right? Do you ever perform shows for your friends or have get-togethers where you're just no?
Like you mean in the past?
Yeah, just in the past. You know, maybe not way back, but still, you know, maybe in the past, I don't know, did you like gather friends around and show them tricks or at parties, or how did that?
Yeah, when I was like 12, 13,
Yeah.
at that time, sure. But later, I'm not much of a show off. Usually, when you meet me and you don't know me, you're not gonna find out that I'm a magician
Mhm.
unless you ask what I do. I'm not gonna start talking about it myself.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, stick a card in your nose.
Unless you ask.
Yeah, and so yeah, I don't know.
Was there ever
It happened. It happened. Oh, and that was the edge
w-
and everything too.
was there ever? I know the edge printing. Well, we'll have to see if it's on his tooth, kind of like lipstick gets on people's teeth when they put the lipstick on. Did you now I lost my concentration. Did you swallow it? That's the key. Did you swallow it?
I don't. Steve, you're testing him. How's it taste?
I always
gonna-
You heard it here first, everyone.
Oh my god!
I like the smirk, just the smirk, like with all the books in the background. He's like this, like with the turtleneck. I'm just like he's just like this big like, and then he moves in. He's like, I always swallow.
There's definitely this evil mastermind vibe going on right now, and I'm digging it.
Yeah, that's the one cool thing. I think a lot of magicians or performers in whether it's in magic or illusions or anything, I think not many people have that comedic side of their show. You know, so what?
That's a whole card gone. That's so brutal. Crickets and then cards. You're gonna wake up in the morning and be like, "What did I eat yesterday?"
No, he's gonna know. What card did you eat though? Did you even look?
It looked like a 7. I don't remember.
Well, give me about an hour and we'll know.
Oh my god.
That'd be a great reveal, dude. There you go.
That was a joker.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, check my pocket. Jamie said check my pocket. I'm not gonna touch my pocket, that's for sure.
Oh my god.
What inspires you to go down the I mean, obviously it's just the way you are, but what's inspired you to go that way?
That was a solid performance there, by the way.
That's gonna be a great highlight.
Very good. Sorry, what was the question?
No.
Eat it.
I'm not touching this thing, dude. You know what? This thing has been like played with for months. It is gnarly.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's your hand.
You know, the card I ate was painted on the edge. There was poisonous ink on that card. I'm gonna die in a minute. You
know what?
That card.
You know what? We'll do anything for views. So we're just gonna. Yeah, well, go ahead. We got this. We're recording, right, Tyler?
Show me. Where's that card?
We have 58 seconds, and then he's gone. Let's get this on film.
Hey, you don't have to eat the whole card. It's enough if you eat just half of it.
Half of it? How about I just take a little bite? I'm gonna hold on. Let me. I'm gonna get my favorite card.
Just tear it in half and just stick it in your face.
Right. This is my favorite card out of this deck.
That's a very pretty card. Eat it.
I gotta wait for it to focus. Tyler loves the slow focus.
Just eat it, Steve.
Are you ready?
Steve's buying time.
Nice.
How bad is it?
I should have spit it out as I held it up. You would have never noticed. I mean, it tastes like paper. I've eaten paper before. It's like
right.
Yeah, I mean, it's just. I mean, I wouldn't eat the whole thing just because I don't. No.
Okay, just half.
No, I'm good. I ate that much. That's enough for me.
Nice. It focused. Take another bite from the opposite corner, so it's it's how do you say it? Symmetrical. Yeah. No. There we go. No.
The worst slide we've ever seen.
As much as I could do, man. That's it. That's more meaningful.
Bloody magicians.
Man.
Listen, I would take away a positive there. He just called you a magician, Steve.
Yeah, that's giving me way too much credit. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Now I lost my favorite card. Man.
I have a question.
What?
Go for
it. Is anyone still watching this?
No.
People are still watching this.
We never went live. This is just us three.
Mess with you.
I mean,
there are many people.
This
watching.
can't be interesting anymore. This is like dragging. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm going to give you a question. So, have you eaten a cricket before? Ever? I mean, ever?
No?
I have. No, I would.
What's wrong with you people?
Where do I get? Where can I get the cricket?
I'm gonna buy some.
Where can we get it? Where do you buy your crickets from?
Source of protein.
Yeah, where do you get your crickets from?
Thailand.
Ah.
Yeah.
What's the name of the website? We'll plug it.
It's Ento Market.
Ento Market.
ENTO?
Mm-hmm.
You find it? Ento Market? We'll leave it down below. Honey glazed crickets. Bacon. Jamie said bacon has all the protein he needs. His name on Instagram is Bacon Wise.
There you go. I just bought some honey smoked bacon crickets.
Already?
Yeah, man.
You couldn't wait till after the show?
No. Yeah.
You don't you want to look and add more and see,
I got the assorted pack. I'll have 3 bags of crickets, and they'll be here by Saturday. So Saturday night, I'll be eating crickets.
Did you get them on Amazon?
Yeah.
Okay,
you want to see some cool playing cards, or
yeah,
absolutely.
Because I thought that people might starting to get bored, or I don't know.
If people are bored so far, then I don't know what's up with them.
All right. So
show us some of your favorite decks, or the decks that you got laying around there.
Cool. So my favorite decks. Okay. This might surprise you.
No way.
Nice.
That did surprise me. That's an awesome deck, Val.
That surprised you? Why would that surprise you?
I just wasn't expecting Requiem. I wasn't.
So this was one of my top favorite decks of that year.
Okay.
Which is
big fan of
a long time ago, 2000.
Yeah, Matt. Let's see if Matt knows off the top of his head. Matt, when was Requiem out?
I know.
I'm going to say 14, but let's see what Matt says.
That's correct. It's 2014. I'm sorry.
Oh, was I right? Yeah. It takes forever for the thing to post, so keep. Nice.
And it's Just you know.
Yeah, I mean, he does such a great job. All his
He
stuff
really
is really, really cool. The black hole. Where'd Ondrej go?
Poof, he's gone.
Oh, I was getting ready to hang up.
I love it.
Yeah, so cool.
It really is such a great looking deck.
He's so creative. He really is.
So great, you know. Everything about this deck is amazing.
Yeah.
The red is just fantastic, and the fact that all the cards are red like so,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Do you ever
And-
use that in Axe or anything?
This is 6 years ago. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, he's so talented. I mean, even do you have his House of the Rising Spade deck?
What?
Do you have his House of the Rising Spade deck? Whoa. That's one of my favorite decks right there. It
is a beautiful deck.
Hands down one of the most beautiful decks.
So we now know what Ondrej does in his free time.
Okay, so that's one. And my top favorite before all of these, art-wise,
Mhm.
here we come.
Oh, nice. Out of
That's
Play.
another- yeah,
Yeah.
such a good one.
Art of Play.
Was it Art of Play already?
Yeah.
At the time, it might have been Dan and Dave, wasn't it? Or was it actually Art of Play?
I think. I mean, same thing, but let's see. Let's find out which one it was.
Well, I know it.
It says it on the box, right?
No, I knew it even without looking at the box. I know.
You're a liar.
When I ask you, like, was it Art of Play?
So it's
Oh.
what is it? Dan and Dave Industries.
Yeah.
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 Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Distributed by the D&D Playing Card Company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Designed by Stranger and Stranger, New York.
Yeah.
London.
You know, it really is such a phenomenal looking deck.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The
Love it.
ultimate deck.
You have some really good taste in collectors decks here. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That deck's
So-
underrated, though, to be honest. I don't see it very much in the community. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Probably because it's been around, and a lot of people, once they have their decks. Huh?
People want novelty. They want
Yeah.
new.
Yeah. So I mean, it might be sitting in their closet, but they don't really
I'm
talk about.
a very conservative person.
What else? What else you got? So you got the Ultimate, you got the Requiem.
I have interesting decks for interesting reasons, like this guy.
Mhm. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Cool.
These were the first cards I bought that were marked in binary.
What do you mean?
They are marked for value in 4 spots, in 4 little spots. So, by 4 bits of information, you can get any number between 1 to 15.
Oh, well.
Which
Okay.
is basically the binary marking system for value.
That's
And I found it very efficient, most of the time, normally, and it's commercially the second most appealing way of marking cards is like let's say the clock system, which is you have 12 different spots, and whichever is marked like highlighted that's the value, right? So
Yeah.
from 1 to 3 to 12, and if there's nothing, it's king or whatever.
Right.
So that's the clock system, and it has a problem that your eyes have to go all the way around the clock, and so your brain has
Interesting.
to focus in 12 different pieces of information, 12 different bits. But with binary system, all you need to see is just four little spots, right? And those can be so close together that they're close to 1. But it's still 4. Your brain has to see 4 to analyze what number it is. The most efficient one, or the most commercially popular, is reader marking system, meaning it actually says 6 and C, or it has the fruit there. So you actually read what it is. You don't have to learn the marking system. But it has its disadvantages, of course, like people can find it.
Right, easier.
But if you are good in using marked deck, if you use it properly, there is no reason for people to look for markings. So if you have a reader deck and you know how to use a marked deck, it doesn't matter. People are not going to go looking for a marking system.
Right.
But, and that's a paradox of the readers, the readers are mostly used by beginners, or they're mostly popular among beginners who don't know yet how to use the deck. Right? Oh well.
I feel like there are so many ways, and people. I mean, obviously, there's only certain types, but there's so many different ways how people fit into those different types that make it more confusing / interesting to try to figure out that specific, style, so to speak. Whether they try to hide it more, or obviously it's more in the open.
So, is Stefan still watching us? Do we know?
He is.
Yeah.
He just dropped a message in the chat there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That because it would be interesting for him to contribute. I'm sure he has stuff to say, or if he could give us a topic or a question, what to talk about. People might be interested in what Stefan has to say.
I'd be down.
Luke? Yeah, while he's thinking of that, Luke Wadey, who's also designing, he does the mono decks and the grid deck that I ate today. He has a question that says, what's everyone's favorite type of marking system? Is there like a more popular marking system that everybody prefers, or is it Edge? Is it Reader?
The most popular one are the readers.
The readers.
Meaning, if it says 6, or if it says ace, if it says, the symbol.
Right.
It's the most popular because it's the easiest one to learn. And, we all are lazy by design because we're humans. So we don't want to learn stuff. We don't want to memorize stuff if we don't have to.
Yeah. So. Stefan asked, what do you mean, Ondrej? I think he means like, how was it creating the deck, the marking system, or?
I'm just thinking if Stefan himself thinks that there would be something interesting for people to know or hear, or if he's just happy watching without contribution, Stefan, you can just watch and have fun with it. Or
come on, Stefan, think of something.
There's time. You don't have to rush him.
Yeah.
If he's not going to speak yet.
And as Stefan thinks about that, one of the questions we actually did have come in was, do you already have plans for potentially more butterfly decks in the series? or have you kind of hit the limit of what you envisioned for the cards as they exist currently? It's just too good. It's just too good. That was actually phenomenal. There was a moment where I was like, I saw a little stutter in the screen. This is not real.
Good question. It's a good question.
Answer it, damn it.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, there certainly. There is going to be a deck that everybody who has one of the original decks, with the video instructions, who saw it, because there is. What am I saying? I'm not even using English properly anymore. So there's
You're speaking Sweden.
Jag talar inte svenska. So what I wanted to say is, so there is an explanation card, and the back design of that explanation card is a back design of what the original butterfly back design was going to be, but then it wasn't, and it still hasn't been printed, and it will be.
Okay.
Maybe next year, maybe in 2 years. But what's coming next, I think, is another deck of cards.
Nice. When should we look out for that?
So I think that the first, I don't know why Bigsby wants to talk to me, but I guess she likes my voice. And
I'm glad to hear you have an Android phone and not an iPhone. Thank you.
Hey, you know what? We can't all have amazing phones. Some of us need to have bad phones, like Android users. It's understandable.
This is nice. It's a little big box here.
That's nice.
That is cool.
There's no light here, sorry.
What does it say?
Some decks. Okay. So, the future butterflies.
Which you teased this in the video, and I was definitely intrigued by this. I think that that wrap looks awesome.
That's so cool.
Yep. So that's it.
That's it? That's it? That's it? Come on. Give us a little more.
Okay.
Yeah, all we had to do was ask.
Let's do the whole thing. Share it. Come on.
That's
is there a pattern? Is there a pattern on there? There is, right?
It looks textured more than patterned, but
yeah, I can't tell.
Can we see what's inside of it?
Can we see the cards? Let's see. I want to see the back design. Let's see the back design.
Huh? What?
What's that? That's just a candy bar?
It's a protein bar.
Yeah. Well, you didn't get enough protein with the crickets?
Well, it's a little more pleasant.
Oh.
So, okay.
Let's see these cards.
So I showed you this. This is cute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a person in there.
Yeah, it's a little person.
Oh, that's cool. I never even noticed that.
You know what that is?
Is that you?
Is that a bunny?
No.
I think it's a butterfly with the antennas in a suit.
Yeah, it's Mr. Butterfly in a suit.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
No, it's an M. It's the letter M for marked.
Okay.
I
was 100% on board with Mr. Butterfly. I'm not going to lie.
It's Mr. Butterfly. So that's how you see that the cards are marked.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
So, Tala, you won't get a Mr. Butterfly deck.
That's
before
fine.
Me.
This means that they're not marked.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
And now I'm going to tell you a secret. So this, and that is something for people watching. No, not you, Steve. And it's hilarious how you do this in headphones. All right. So, see these two decks?
Mhm.
Yes.
So, find a difference. So, there's a difference
Both of us, both Tyler and I, are like, huh?
between one and the other one.
I gotta move my window here because
And because this one is one that can be bought in a store,
Okay.
a retail magic shop, and this one is only for the Kickstarter backers.
Oh.
So that means that this one says on the seal, it says Black Series, Butterfly Playing Cards Black Series, and this one says limited edition, and the seal is numbered.
Nice.
So how do you find out which one is the retail, the magic shop version, and which one is the Kickstarter version?
And we can tell based on the back, correct?
You can say it by what you see here.
Okay.
So people watching, who can find the difference? Who's going to be the first to find the difference?
Let's see.
I'm trying hard to find a difference here. First off, this design is so ornate; it's phenomenal. But trying to find any difference between
That's Tyler's favorite word.
Thank you,
ornate
Steph.
is ornate or phenomenal.
Okay, I see a difference. Oh, hold on, wait. That might just be the flap, though. Let me see. Yeah, I see a difference. I see a difference, but I don't know if it's...
It's not.
No? No, it totally is different. But I don't... No, it's definitely different.
Is the sticker bigger on the one on the right, or is that just perspective?
The one... the one... They're two totally different cases. They are. No, they definitely are. The one on the left, the one on the bottom left, the flower that's right near the petal is totally different. And the one on the right, next to like the daisy looking flower, is totally different as well. It looks like a cornhole, like a...
So you know what I think that is, Steve? I think that's actually a shift in the paper and how it's folded around.
Not on the left side. I think it's they're totally different designs.
I'm going to tell you what. When you find it, you will know that's what it is. And you know what happened when you found your difference, Steve? You had no idea if that's what it is or not.
Well,
yeah.
I see that there are clearly two different shapes. Yeah, there's two clearly different shapes.
So
the one on the right.
So you can see the YouTube comments. I can't. So
yes.
Let's look.
So far,
size of logo, sticker border, the top of the wings.
I'm gonna guess that no one has found it so far.
Different on the left side of the sticker. I mean, there's definitely a difference in the pattern on the left side, guaranteed, 100%. But that might not be what the difference is.
I'm gonna tell you.
All right, yeah, because we'd be here all night trying to figure this one out.
So
and then I'm gonna point out the difference too.
You know what? I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm gonna check the answers to see if anyone.
So
you can actually look in the comment section on our page. All the answers
live
right there.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone. Now I can see you. Why the hell don't I own any butterflies? Danny, that is a question for you. Now,
no, Luke, I got the same thing, Luke.
Left side,
bottom right and bottom left.
Sticker border, the top of the wings, different on the left side of the sticker, top of the wings in right seam shaper. Lovely.
Shaper.
So is the bottom right now. So Diesel Illusions is the closest to the right answer because I'll let you stare at it for one more second.
I mean, the one on the right looks thicker, but I mean, that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna just show you.
All right, do me a favor. Before you show that, hold both of them up like a lot closer so we could see just the left corner of both decks.
I'm telling you, Steve.
Lift up, lift up, lift up. Higher, 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 higher.
I tell you what.
See where, so lift higher,
Steve,
a little higher.
But there's no difference there. What it is because it's a folded piece of paper, one of them is just creased differently than the other.
No, it's lower than the crease.
Oh wait, is there a missing piece?
Is there
of
a
the
notch? Is
Yeah.
there a notch missing?
Damn it.
The lighting. Like,
Yeah, we
hit it
couldn't see
perfect.
it. I couldn't see it before. So there's no notch in the marked one, and there's a notch
No.
in the non-marked.
There's a notch in the retail one. There's no notch in
Right.
the Kickstarter.
Yeah, but now hold it up in the bottom corner for a second. Go higher. He's like, no.
They're exactly the same. It's literally the sticker.
I guarantee you they're
And
not.
Diesel Illusions told you.
Nice. Good job,
Kyle.
Diesel.
Nicely done.
So, yeah, and I was holding it for the entire time so you can see it, right? So,
Yeah.
I was being nice to you. All right,
That's
so
just-
this means that
realized.
the one with the notch, is
Oh, the Kickstarter one.
The Kickstarter one, yeah. Gotcha.
Nice.
Look at the seal
It is-
down.
So pretty.
Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. How can this even be? Okay.
So how many different versions did you end up creating for the campaign?
15.
15. How come I only got 13?
Just
How come
13.
I only got 13?
I'm kidding. You know. So, Wounded Corner. I know you.
That's me. That's me.
I know you, Wounded Corner.
Diesel said, "Does he win a butterfly deck now?"
Let the try nice.
He wants to cut it. He wants to cut it.
Wants to cut what?
He
So
does,
he actually
does cutting decks, like design cut decks.
Hmm. Ah. Then there's this one.
So now that's the retail one.
Yeah, that's the retail, and that's silver.
Is that silver? Can we see? Is that the gilded one? We haven't
don't-
seen the silver gilded yet.
Let's have a look. So,
Oh, nice.
That is nice looking.
God, cameras
love
just don't do it justice.
I love the simplicity of the tuck though. Like it's so simple, but at the same time, like the seal and the foil on it are so elegant.
Is the box matte or is it?
you bet. Okay.
So cool. Here's the beta, guys. The trick. The trick of opening and keeping the seal intact. Push down on the top of the tuck box. We'll have to do a video about this.
And then find a sharp tool.
And just cut it.
Cut.
I think to push it up, separate it. The tuck is so yummy, Danny says.
No, it is such a good looking tuck.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the FU deck.
Yeah.
The black border. Mm.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely spectacular. We got a little bit of a technical pause here, so we will continue going with it as per usual. But I have to say, I think that little notch, honestly, if the lighting wasn't like spot on for that, that was tough to see.
Oh yeah, did he lose out here?
Possibly.
Yeah, he's definitely frozen. He's not that good.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a freeze, so that's fine.
That's funny. Yeah, dude, when you get, see, Luke saw it too. When you get your deck, and I get mine, we'll have to compare.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We will keep it going here, guys, until Ondrej gets back. But Matt, thanks for stopping in.
Hey, thanks, Danny. The question and answer section keeps going. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah, no, I think Kyle, definitely a good eye with that border on it, though. But I think that's also just being
I couldn't even see
it. Yeah,
Kyle's really good at those mocked things, like finding that stuff. You know, we will ask your question, Kyle. We just need to get Ondrej back. Let me see. Where's my phone?
No worries, man. I'm sure he's going to realize when he comes back in a second. I think he's just sidetracked trying to get that deck open.
Let's see. Let me see.
And I know it's not the end of the video yet, guys, but make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We appreciate the support, and honestly, anytime you subscribe, you get notifications when we upload new stuff. We upload almost every day of the week except for Wednesday and the weekends, so keep an eye out.
Heck yeah, we actually have a new segment coming out very shortly.
Yes.
So stay tuned for that. Nice little addition to the program. I just messaged Ondrej to be like, yep.
I'm sure his internet just had a little hiccup. He'll be back shortly, I'm sure. But
yeah. Anybody have any other questions for him? I know Tyler has a couple, and we still have Kyle's question. But
yes, we got a good one with Kyle. So, Kyle, I also, knowing your question, I'm hoping that his answer is not what I think it is, and I hope it's something. So we shall see. But that being said, we will find out shortly once he gets back on here.
Oh, yes. I'm glad
guys,
that he had the problem, not me.
Yeah. And guys, think on your questions. It's we got time still, so.
Heck yeah, we do.
Coming soon to Deckin around Diesel's dance battle. I promise you, everyone, it is not that. Don't worry.
No.
And here is our guest of the hour. The face that broke the internet. So.
Right? Dude, I think this is the first episode where my internet didn't die. It was somebody else's.
No, I mean, well, when the internet dies, yeah. So we're glad you're back though, Ondrej.
What are you talking about?
Welcome to the show, Ondrej. Everybody, Ondrej Psenicka. Yeah.
I actually
Pšenička.
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 Pšenička. Pšenička.
Pšenička.
Pšenička.
Pšenička.
Shit.
Oh, look.
Oh, hello.
She's such an exhibitionist, you know. She has.
Well, that's good because we have a bunch of voyeurs on here, so we're good to go. It worked out perfectly.
Oh my god.
What's your opinion on
Rekja?
Rekja? Rekja?
See, look at that. A clean
Nice
steel removal. And that is just beautiful.
I'm more of a fan of silver than I am of gold. So, like, I am so looking forward to this one.
Yeah, that is just... And I love that mirrored gilding. Like, that mirror finish over. It's so...
Oh, look at that. I could see me.
Oh, my God. That is a nice look.
So good. Oh, heck yeah. Tyler's the one that's like, oh, hi, guys. And I'm like, meh.
Oh, my gosh. Dude, no,
So
that is
good.
such a good look.
Which one do you like better? You like the gold or the silver one? Oh, jeez.
That's
I like my babies all equally.
That is such a lie. Everybody always has a favorite. My mom's favorite is me. Trust me.
No, that is such a good
So
look.
good.
And I mean, that's what gilding needs to look like. It needs to be that high shine, high gloss.
So
Just
good.
everything about that.
Yeah. So good. Catamundi really does a great job.
It is true.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
It does. It really does. And
energy, but in the end, it's just something that no other
So
factory can make.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. We were talking about this in the pre show, and there's literally two people that can foil that's worth a damn, and it's Catamundi and Lautrec. Those are the two companies that make foil the right way.
I love that.
I love that. That's so cool.
And like even with minimal light, like that just pops so perfectly. So while you're showing,
so good.
A question I kind of had related to the comment we just made there is, through all the kind of, again, for lack of a better word, turmoil or ups and downs that went through with this campaign, what have you kind of taken away as a better approach for next time?
Make a budget deck.
Okay.
Something really simple.
Yeah. I mean,
that nobody can fuck up.
Well, you can make a basic deck and send it over to USPCC, and guaranteed there's going to be a fuck up on it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Your registration will not be. See, at least with the borderless deck, though, you're relatively safe.
Yeah. USPCC, I don't know about that.
Well, as long as you don't have a very space-sensitive marking system on your edge,
exactly,
then you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what's your take on that? Like, obviously, as a magician and someone who does, do a lot of reading mock decks, like, what is your take on that business-wise? You obviously would never print through USPCC, right? Or would you?
I certainly would.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna happen pretty soon.
Is it mainly because of what happened with the whole Catamundi ordeal, or is it just to do something different?
Yeah, it's a big part of it.
Yeah.
I love Catamundi for what comes out of the factory in the end of everything.
Right.
I don't love the everything part, because it's a lot of things in the everything part.
Right.
It's a lot of struggle, a lot of stress, a lot of disappointment in both myself and the factory.
Right.
And it's a lot of energy that it's unnecessary.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even imagine the process that you had to go through. I mean, it's a little different if you're making 1,500 decks, 2,500 decks, but when you're making as many decks as you made, and a mess up is a huge mess up in the amount of time it takes to recreate those decks is totally different than recreating a run of 1,500, 2,500 or something like that. He's like, yep. No way.
Let's see.
So good.
Where can I get one of those mats?
That's 2025, buddy.
Ondrej coming to us from the future here.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I honestly,
is this USPCC?
Dude, I love the ingenuity of that. Like that butterfly wings being the clasp is so cool.
Yeah. Can't even see the deck yet.
I just don't think there's any. Oh my god,
there's something in it.
That's like crazy dark. Oh my.
Oh, nice. Is that like black? That's all black on black.
Oh my god.
That's so cool.
That is so awesome.
That's dope.
Look at this. Yeah.
What does that say? The
Border
series. Oh, is this the FU deck? He's not going to talk right now. I'm not going to ask him a question.
So this is going to be interesting though, because if this becomes a USPCC deck, could be the wonky border series.
I mean, it'll still be the border series. They'll just be uneven. Oh, that's cool.
That was such like
I feel like I'm watching like some I don't even know.
this is like a 2007 YouTube unboxing video, and it's amazing. Amazing.
It's a modem unboxing video.
I love that, like the
so
crisp
cool.
white though. Damn, that looks good.
Everyone's like, open it. Of course, Stefan has a mat.
Yeah, Stefan, if you didn't have a match, then we'd definitely never be seeing him.
Hey, Stefan, can you print me a few? So cool.
I mean, this looks beautiful.
I feel like I'm watching like a peep show or something. Someone's undressing. So cool.
So this will have the same black inked border or inked edges. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Yeah, that's the FU deck.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
So cool. Yeah, I love those black borders.
Yeah, it looks so clean. And honestly, though, the design of the butterfly like background just lends itself so well to both a borderless and a bordered deck, which is so cool.
Stefan crushed it, man. Just crushed it.
Yeah, that looks so good.
Ondrej, while you have that view, you got to give us a little show. Do a little trick for us. So cool.
That's nice.
Heck yeah.
The butterfly.
Yeah.
I love it. That is awesome.
Such a cool deck. I don't even remember how many of those I got.
You know, that's dope.
So cool.
And it's down there too. I'm assuming they probably say the sky is the limit again, but
tilt it down, down. Yeah, I can't read it.
It's just a shade too dark.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna get out the phone light.
There we go.
Who sees it first?
Who sees like me?
The only what?
The only something in Magic.
The only borders in Magic.
What's up? I win. No, that's awesome.
That is cool. So cool.
And I love that saying though. Like there's such like an impactful, like I think the sky's the limit as well as that the only borders in Magic are such impactful like messages to have in there. It's so cool.
You know what? I don't see how I have this like, you know, the map that I have underneath my keyboard, like the world.
Yeah, the like world one. Yeah,
dude, I'd like one like that. It's the same size as I have here, like that butterfly design would look so dope.
Yeah. So once we get Ondrej back talking, we'll find out if it's a close-up mat or if it's like a more of a desk mat.
It definitely looks like a close-up mat. Size is like a close-up mat.
Yeah, and it looks like it has a little bit of give to it. Oh, we're about to find out. Yes, it looks like a
close-up mat. Yeah. So nice.
Is it from our friends at Vorstenbach? Or what? Is that the name of it? Vorstenbach.
Who ended up getting an FU deck? Anybody else?
Welcome back, Ondrej. Dana, that's a beautiful.
Can you give us a little trick? You have a trick in you want to show?
Goodbye again, Ondrej.
That is super dope, Matt.
It really is.
The red. I can't find a blue one. I need to find a blue one.
Yeah, I only have the red one.
Yeah, I can't find the blue one. I guess I can look on eBay. You were right.
It wasn't a trick.
Okay. Just this little fun thing. So this actually became a routine. It was just a little stunt, but then it became a routine. So, Tyler, name a value of a card. Like a 4, or a king, or a 2, or an 8,
7,
or a jack, or an 8, or a 4, or any one you want.
Well, now I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna say 6.
Dude, you give up that easy?
Okay, so 6. Fantastic. Now, I didn't do anything sneaky. I'm just gonna shuffle the cards. So shuffle the cards.
The first trick is he starts with a red deck and he ends up with a black.
Yeah, with the gold gilded deck. I was like, wait a second.
So 6. 6. Okay. Now, Steve.
Yeah.
We have clubs, diamonds, spades, and
I'm gonna go with spades.
Oh, that's an inkling. All right. So the 6 of spades. Okay.
Yep.
So first, I'm gonna cut to the 6 of spades. This is how it goes.
Get the fuck out.
Right? That's easy. That's easy.
That's easy. Like, okay.
Dude, his freaking reading skills are ridiculous.
Now I'm going to make it more dramatic. Yes? More dramatic. This will be.
Right.
Now, Tyler, we're left with hearts, clubs, and diamonds. Which ones would you like?
Clubs.
Ha! Good choice. Clubs. Watch.
You can do the 6 of clubs? Is that what you do? The other one.
Okay, so this is
Joker?
the upside down butterfly.
Yes.
And that is not the 6 of clubs, right?
No,
Correct.
it is not.
But this is. Right.
That is
So
awesome.
here, this is the 6 of clubs. Now, we are left with the 6 of hearts and the 6 of diamonds. Which one would you like? Hearts or diamonds, Steve?
I'm gonna go with hearts.
Ha! What a terrible choice. So, see this Joker?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. It just gone through, but it didn't. It's changed the color of the bottom card, which found the 6 of hearts. Look. Ain't it interesting? The 6 of hearts. And we are left with the last one, which is Tyler.
6 of diamonds.
Oh, wow. That is true. with the 6 of diamonds.
So crazy.
That is awesome.
Crazy.
Very nicely done. Oh my god,
Crazy.
man, that's sick. I mean, honestly, just the coordination you need to be able to grab it when they're falling, the ability to read like that, and just everything coming together. That was awesome. That was so awesome.
Thank you, but I just got lucky.
It's so interesting because like I've never, I mean, obviously I'm not at a level where I would really do much reading anyway because I'm still learning, like in the beginning. But I just think it's so, to do it so quickly and so like not even being able to like look like you're reading it is pretty rad. When I see some decks, I really have to look at it, and that's just a sign of a horrible, not horrible, but just like a, I guess not the best way to mark a deck if someone has to really like
Struggle to
concentrate. Yeah, especially someone who doesn't have like the best eyesight, you know. But that's so cool.
You know, I'm a very extremely selfish person, and as Stefan says, it's all in the cards. It's very true.
Yeah.
So I made the cards for myself.
Hey.
I made the marking system for myself. So I just, you know, this is the way I like it, and so this is the way I made it. And
how long did it take you to learn that efficiently?
That's funny, because obviously I had no idea, because I came up with that shit. I developed it in the span of 6 years or whatever.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was 4 years. Then we worked with Stefan for a year on the design, and then it took 1 more year to do the second edition, which has an improved marking system. And now I don't know what to improve anymore. You know, I've been working with the system for 2 years and maybe 3 now, and I don't know of anything to improve anymore.
How do you think? How long do you think it will take, like, your average person to learn that and you know, be efficient with it while performing?
I don't really know what efficient is, but you will understand the system in the 10 minutes. The video on the original second edition decks takes to explain the marking system, and you when you practice a little bit, you will be able to use it in an hour. And you know, then you just use it until you'll be proficient. And for Stefan, he says it took him a month or so to get used to it, but a year to get comfortable with. Makes sense, you know.
Right. Yeah. Stefan, how long have you been practicing Magic or studying Magic? I'm just curious because I'm sure at a certain kind of level in your skill, that would maybe make it easier or more difficult.
And so one of the questions while we're waiting on Stefan to respond, one of the questions that did come in, and this is more of a request than a question, we'll call it, was for you to, hold on, let me pull this up and read it here. For you to please tell a funny story from circus school.
Oh. Yeah.
That's pretty funny, actually.
It was.
I'm intrigued by circus school in general, so I feel like there are probably lots of funny stories being circus school.
So I didn't study a circus school, but me and Stefan were part of a magic course, a 3-week magic course.
Right.
That was in on a university of dance and circus in Stockholm.
Nice.
In the home of Stefan. and so many funny stories, so yeah, that was a good one. Oh, Stefan has a funny story from that workshop. Stefan?
Stefan, please feel free to share your funny story. Oh, man.
No, honestly, if you want me to tell you a funny story, I'm not the right guy to tell a funny story because I'm not funny, you know.
I would wholeheartedly disagree there. I think you have some performance ability to be funny, but it is what it is.
There has to be a funny story, one that you can share. Does it involve like a flu?
Here's the seriousness. See, I think this also comes from the theater background as well. The ability to.
He doesn't have a theater background; it's a book background.
Not his back.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
If we look away, he'll change the green screen, and it will be a theater.
I got you. That's a good point too. Touche. Let's see. Stefan said he'd been since Magic since 1998 and semi-pro since 2002, but using the butterflies was a different thing. Yeah, interesting. I'll be honest. I've never I've had mock decks, but I've literally been practicing not for not that long, and I've never actually dove into learning how to read them because it was just throwing more on to me learning the basics, so I figured I'd learn more first before I dove into learning how to read a deck. But I guess it's kind of doing both at the same time, especially with a deck that that you can use for a longer period of time, would be cool. You know what I mean, Tyler? I'm just ignoring Ondrej. I'm actually talking to you.
Oh my god! No,
what about that? Let's ask Ondrej the turtleneck question.
The Kyle question?
The turtleneck question first. Wasn't there a question about the turtleneck?
Yeah, but that was basically just what's up with your turtlenecks. It was literally.
I get cold around.
He has a lot of hickeys. He has a lot of hickeys on his neck.
All right. Okay. Steve got me. So I have an elephant at home, and he kind of sucks.
Literally.
And he's very loving. And,
elephants are.
You could have seen him like half an hour ago coming in, and so yeah. So that's.
I have an elephant too. You can't see it right now. There it is.
Oh.
There's one right there too.
Yeah. But the difference between you and me is.
Yeah, I already know. Yours sucks better than this one.
Also, you are gonna get stuck with it forever.
I'm okay with that. That's okay. Oh, I can deal with that.
Oh man.
No. Ask the Kyle question.
All right. So the Kyle question. So to kind of give some background, Diesel Illusions in the chat, who came up earlier with the sticker border. Every week we have a question from Kyle, which is a little off pace, a little off topic. Kyle's question this week is: if you can make one of your body parts detachable without any negative repercussions, which body part would it be and why?
That's a good question. Kyle, back on the questions.
Meaning, so would it be detachable, including its functions? Is my question.
I would assume by the no negative repercussions, probably yes. So detachable, reattachable, and fully functional throughout.
Well, first I'm thinking an eye.
Interesting.
My eye. You know,
An eye. That'd be weird. Imagine taking that out.
But you could like leave it somewhere and like watch.
honestly,
That's true.
Steve, you saying "oh, eye," that would be weird. Just taking it out. What wouldn't be weird to take off of your body?
No, that's true. But like, at least if you took like some things, people might not know. Like if you took a toe, like if you took a toe off, people won't know. But if you just like took your eye out, it's kind of obvious.
Unless
if he pops his eye out, I'm gone.
Nice. If he pops his eye out, I'm gone. Tyler.
Oh my god! I mean, listen, I don't know where this show's gonna go. He could.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
I mean, you could always wear like a pirate eye patch if you really needed to, but I think the eye is probably a smart choice.
I don't think Ondrej would wear a patch. I think that's like the whole allure of Ondrej.
No,
I think he would just walk around. He would walk around like this, like looking at people with the blank eye.
with what? With the
empty eye.
Yeah, with the socket. Yeah, I would probably come up with something.
He'd probably pull a card out of it.
No, I thought I would put like a dye in it, you know. Or
and then you could match up the die to whatever the card number they got is.
Name a number between 1 and 12.
I think that would be cool because, like Tyler said, what?
2 and 12. Sorry.
2 and 2,
obviously.
You'd definitely be able to. I think that would be a good trick for 4 times on Fool Us. There, you would definitely fool them there.
That's true. Hey, Penn, pick a card.
Oh my gosh!
So I had a dream the other night that I am on Fool Us for the 4th time, and that it is like on video that I'm sitting in like a chair on stage of the Penn and Teller Theater, and there are no people watching, and the Penn and Teller are not there, and I'm just there alone in the theater on stage with my phone, and I'm talking with Teller on the phone, like video chat with Teller. Teller is on the phone. And no, I have an assistant, like a lady assistant. And so he says something like a word or a sentence, I'm not sure. And then the assistant has that sentence or word tattooed on her arm. So that's the effect.
Okay. Wow. That would be a solid effect.
That would be
So
cool.
that was my dream the other night.
Are you gonna make that happen or what?
I don't know. It's just a dream.
Actually, I have a good idea, Tyler. Maybe we could bring Deckin around on Fool Us now that we have this cool idea. We'll just go to the production team and tell them to create it.
That's right.
Look, like we got this really cool idea from
Ondrej's dream
from some magician, and we want to fool Penn and Teller. How can we create this?
So the interesting thing is, though, too, they now make like temporary tattoos that actually look like real tattoos. So they're not a coating that goes on top. They're a dermal ink that you put on the applicator, and you can customize them. And then after like over the course of 24 hours, it darkens. Then in 2 weeks, they go away. So you could actually do that where it would actually look like a real tattoo also, which would be interesting. I mean, they also have makeup, but you know, what fun is that? So
Amazing.
yeah, it'd be interesting.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see how long Tyler. I was waiting to see how long. I was waiting because I didn't think you were going to say anything, so I wasn't going to. And I was waiting to see how uncomfortable Tyler got.
I can sit here for a bit, no worries.
That's funny.
But
Let's
the
see.
question is, for how long the people watching can just like sit,
Yeah.
without just not saying anything.
Stefan said he has a lot of stories from knowing Ondrej for 5 years, but my thumbs are sore from sending hearts. He says, I thought it was to avoid using a tie at the castle.
That's a clever reason for the turtleneck.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. And a blazer and a turtleneck always looks classy. So. So, Ondrej, I think one of the things you showed us earlier was that you not only are a magician, but also a card designer or a card, conceptualizer as well, but that you also enjoy the collecting aspect of all this. So what, we looked at some of your Stockholm decks. What other big designers are you interested in or do you follow?
Lorenzo Coyote.
All right.
Lorenzo Coyote? Is that what you said?
Coyote.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
really
it?
just a
Lorenzo?
Stockholm fan? Yeah.
What, Steve? What did you say?
I said just Lorenzo?
Yeah. No, that was a joke for Tyler, actually, because he probably doesn't know from his reaction. I'm sorry. Lorenzo is Stockholm 17.
Yeah, I knew Lorenzo's name. I was more surprised that you didn't have any other but yeah, neither here nor there.
No, I do. I love Jackson Robinson's work, obviously.
Okay.
That's so cool. So many people love Jackson's work. It's cool.
I feel like I liked his earlier work more than what he's putting out now.
Yeah.
But that might come from the quantity he's putting out now,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's so creative. A lot of his work is definitely geared towards certain topic, and that topic is not my style, but his work is great. He's super talented.
Yeah, the topic, yeah, you're right.
And the fact that he can put out as many decks as he does, though, says a lot about his dedication to it. So
it's crazy. Can you imagine him going through Cotamundi on all those decks? He actually used one. He did one deck through Cotamundi, and he'll never use them again.
Yep. Well, I'm not surprised. Anyway.
Yeah.
Who else would you?
What's his name? Mark Stutzman.
Oh yeah.
Mark does really nice work.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
I really like UC.
Nice.
UC, yeah. I don't have any of their decks, but their decks are beautiful.
What?
I got in the game late. They haven't come up with a deck since I've been collecting. And I can't afford any of their decks.
Yeah, their decks are not cheap now.
But Ondrej, I have a butterfly. Oh no, forget it. No, I don't.
I do have a butterfly.
No,
I have to say though,
haven't come yet. I don't have them yet.
I think Usi's Blue Blood and the Blue Blood Redux are some of my favorite decks. I think they're beautiful.
Their pagan decks beautiful too. They make great stuff. I just haven't had the chance to pick one up at a price that.
Well, yeah, they're not cheap these days.
I want to pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? You got two more.
You got two more.
You're so generous. Thank you. Whoever Theory 11 uses for their decks.
All right, so they use a couple different designers, I know, but
yeah. But I mean the intricate ones. Well, was that an answer to PACM 1990, Steve?
I think so.
And was that a correct answer?
No.
I don't know. I'm just saying a bunch of numbers.
Why are you just throwing out? Jesus Christ. I thought this is an actual, like, a serious, informative.
Have they showed up in the chat yet? Oh,
they're there.
Oh,
I was waiting for you to say something.
I'm excited to now when Ali is saying, "Do you keep an eye on deck coming to Kickstarter?"
Have you seen his deck?
Maybe, probably. I think we probably chatted about it. No, Ali, right? We did, right?
The Faith deck.
The Faith deck.
The Faith deck. How many butterfly cards were printed in total?
Of course.
Because it wasn't 200,000.
We talked about it. We talked about it a lot, actually.
We did we?
Not me and Ali. We talked about the deck.
Oh. Have you seen it? Like the finished product?
No, I don't think I did.
It's up on Kickstarter now.
Yeah, it is up there.
I wanted to mention the what's the name? If you go on Instagram and you put in a hashtag butterfly playing cards, and you press enter or search or whatever that is, that depends if you're using Android or some other shit. Then you will. So the first picture is here. This pretty lady with these very dark cards.
Oh, the rose, the wind roses.
Boom! Yeah. How pretty, right? What a pretty deck. So pretty.
Hey, look, I see number 2 is
Oh yeah, number 2.
A good one. And number 5. Look, those are not that dark. So not that dark. 9. Pretty cards.
It's an interesting.
Look, those leaves. Wow, those are nice leaves. Like leaves. Like leaves of a flower, like rose, like petals, Like no, it's not that. It's like leaves. Those are very pretty. I like those.
I'm lost on the leaves. I don't know what leaves you're on.
Wow. Oh, did you read that? So there's this cool little thing. I mean, what is it? The SS playing card company. SS. That was something in communist Russia. SS.
I think it might be.
No, it was in Nazi Germany.
SS. Yeah.
How cute. Okay. Kickstarter.com.
That's such a headache.
Wow, nice.
Kyle said this seems to have turned into a drug trip.
To go. When you scroll on their page, so you go. The intricate pattern is inspired by the vintage Texan 45 Palmetto deck.
That is crazy.
Wow. What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
And
what are we looking at?
There is also a book called Secrets of the Palmettos which is actually not called Secrets of the Palmettos, but Secret of the Palmettos. Oh, there's a mistake. I'm sorry. By Jeff Busby.
What are we looking at? I'm lost.
He's looking at the Wind Roses Kickstarter.
So, to pay homage to this deck, I decided to create a symmetrical floral pattern. You know,
I see what's going on here.
using the roses to have a good contrast between red, green, and black, the colors of which the edge marking system is composed. Nice. That's cool. They have an edge marking system. Now this is interesting. The pretty girls, many pretty girls, jacks, queens. Now, yeah, oh, nice. I like the box. That's really cute. Now, the edge marking subtle one way. Oh, there's a subtle one way on the short edge, which doesn't really make that much sense, but that's okay. They can't know everything. And then this is interesting. So in bold letters, it says, our quality control is so strict that any deck,
this is like the identical to his project.
even a single card that is off-cut for more than 0.5 millimeter gets discarded. Like, you know, it feels like...
Isn't that yours?
They would be taking words out of my mouth.
That's crazy.
Amazing. Yes. Yeah, I wrote this sentence 2 years ago.
For version 1, right?
For version 1, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And, oh, and this is amazing. So, are they putting out a like?
They put out like a white version as well.
What?
I think they put out a white version as well as part of the campaign.
Oh, that's a good idea. Nice. Yeah, they're very pretty.
Oh my God. Luke says, anyone else feeling the hostility? Copy and paste.
Oh my gosh. And
I literally have a headache right now.
I have to say though, we'll just call it what it is, the audacity to then use the hashtag for butterfly playing cards
right?
kills me.
But that's not the first time somebody's done that either. With
that
whole
that happens all the time.
It happened with Mint.
Well, yeah, it happened with Mint where the Oxalis was using the Mint hashtag. There was something recently that launched.
In their deck literally looks like a Mint with 2 extra logos on it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Crazy
stuff, man.
I'll be...
Once we are on this topic, so what is under what name? Oh wait, it was probably just CPU playing cards, right? I'm just gonna give them as much exposure as possible. Very nice. CPU.
Oh, that's the circuit type deck, yeah?
Yes. So pretty. So CPU playing cards. Why is nothing? Yeah. General? No. That's strange.
Did they disappear on you?
No, I'm just trying to figure out. Because I talked to the guys in early during the campaign, the CPU campaign. And
very interesting.
The story is this: the designer contacted me, the designer of the CPU playing cards. If it's okay that they would use the marking system, the edge marking system, and so he showed me what it is. And I said, sure, go ahead. I mean, Edgemarked cards have been around forever, or for a long time. I didn't invent edge marking system.
Right.
The only thing I did was I created this one-way binary marking system, and I combined it with the two-way edge marking system, which because of that, you can do things that you can do with any other thing.
Right.
So I would say if you put the binary marking system and the one-way and then two-way edge marking system together, then I wouldn't like it. But
right.
if you have just a marking system on the side that allows you to cut to any card, that's not mine. Of course, use it. Go ahead. And he was very respectful and very nice. And then the campaign started, and they were promoting it as the cards that were marked on the edges, and
nothing else.
Showing all over Instagram the edge marking system. So there would be pictures like this on Instagram,
right?
And with explanation and showing of everything.
Like in the Instagram picture.
Yeah. I didn't like it.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. When you go on Google and you Google butterfly playing cards, you would have to work hard to find a picture that shows the marking system.
Right.
I never, in any marketing stuff, in any like promotion pictures, I never show the marking system. Right. I think it's not necessary.
Yeah.
But they obviously decided it's better to show the marking system because more people are going to buy it.
AKA use it.
So I messaged them, and they were like, we are marketing the cards to. Now I'm not sure what they said, to magicians or and you marketing it to everyone. And I said, okay, all right, but you don't have to show it.
Right.
Well, whatever. They were not open, they were very ignorant, they were not respectful, and I said, whatever. And now they took it a step further. Woohoo! Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. What happened after that? Like what?
Honestly, I am very curious about the final product. Because that 0.5 millimeter thing.
Yeah.
That's not easy to make. That's not, you have to have a machine that is made for that kind of registration.
Yeah.
And guarantee that registration that will discard those cards that are off that limit.
Yeah.
And I believe they have it, but it's not easy to work it. If they have it for a short time, good luck.
Yeah.
USPCC obviously doesn't have it. And USPCC is the largest manufacturer of playing cards, at least in the United States.
Yeah.
And
I don't even think they're being printed by Conamundi or USPCC.
No, so they alleged that they were printing it themselves.
Sorry. So Tyler, you were saying?
They were alleging that they were the printer and they were printing it themselves.
They're printing them in Italy, in a factory in Italy.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm very curious about what they're going to come out with.
I mean, as of right now, they still haven't fulfilled. So
here's the thing. So I have a business partner not this, which is kind of weird because my business partner for Deckin Around is Tyler, and my business partner for Wounded Corner is a different Tyler. So my business partner Tyler comes from actually, which is kind of funny, comes from a technical background, and so does this Tyler. So my other friend Tyler actually got a deck. So when they get fulfilled, I will take pictures of them for you and send them to you. I will actually I'll sign the deck and send it as my deck.
Man.
I have a question regarding all that. Like because I feel like there's a lot of, I mean, it seems obviously you're well versed in the card community. You know decks that are being created. People message you and talk about decks. What is your take? Because there's been a lot of it lately. What's your take on people who do things like that? You know, I mean, obviously, we just got how you feel about it, but what do you?
I love it.
What do you suggest? What can we say to people? You think like before they go and do that, to maybe think second, like have second thought, and just really think about how you're, you know, bringing your brand into something that's new, or, you know, a community like this.
You know, don't do it. The thing is, it really matters on what is your goal, what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, right? Mm-hmm. So if you want to be cool, if you want to make a deck, you want to be cool, don't do it, because people are not going to respect you for stealing other people's work. Okay? And they will find out.
Yeah. I mean, the community is small.
Why? So another reason you might want to do it is for money. The best way to make money is to create something that people are going to love, right?
Right, yeah.
And trust me, a lot of people that are your potential customers are not going to love a ripoff.
Correct.
Right? They're not going to like it. And they will find out. So that's one thing. Second thing is, if you want to make money, I assume you want to make money long term. If you want to make money long term, it's good to have a good reputation.
Yeah.
This is not going to help your reputation.
That's for sure.
And what other goal could you have? You want to make cards for yourself, and you like somebody else's deck, and you don't want to buy it, so you just make a design that is similar, that you still gonna like, and you know, you call it inspiration. Yeah, why not? Bullshit again. I mean, I don't know. You know, one thing is, firstly, it's great to support good designers. And it's not a big deal to, you know, buy a few decks if you like a deck. You don't want to. And I honestly think that that purpose I just said, that you printing cards because you like somebody else's deck, and that's bullshit. I don't know why I said it. It's stupid. And Stefan says, be nice and people will help you on your journey wherever you want to go. That is ultimate truth, of course. Yep. So, yeah, 100%. You know, whatever your goal is, when you get inspired significantly by a different design, and so you want to put out a deck that is significantly inspired by a different deck or design, don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, just take it from within yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You take it from within yourself, and you're passionate about what you're doing, and you do something you like, you love, and you do it for yourself, people are gonna like it as well.
Yeah, it's true.
And you know, I really the main reason why these cards are successful is that I make these cards for myself. I use butterflies every day. I've been using them every day for the past 3 years, and I love the deck, and I'm gonna love the deck forever. And you can see it, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't package the cards like this
Yeah.
if I wouldn't love the cards. You know?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
No, that's very. I mean, you can see the love in it clearly, you know.
Yeah.
And you can see that the difference in other people's decks, you know, whether they're inspired by another deck or not. You can see if someone just puts something together just to put it together, or they're, you know, they're doing it as the package because they love it and they believe in it, and that's how they want to be represented. But unfortunately, that's not how everybody does business, or you know, wants their brand to kind of look. They don't understand. They don't understand the business side, which is another reason why they don't last in the business. You know, which they probably bounce around from one thing to another.
You know, I'm not good with numbers. I'm not very good in, like, let's say, making money or earning money or whatever. I don't, you know, who else would do the thing that, firstly, when I did Kickstarter for these cards, so I set up the prices of the pledges before I even had pricing for Cardamundi, because Cardamundi was unable to give me prices. So I only had pricing from the prototypes, so I knew approximately what it's gonna cost. Then 3 days after the Kickstarter launched, I got prices from Cardamundi, which were much higher than I expected.
Crazy.
And then the Kickstarter finished, and I kept, because of all the delays, I kept improving the cards, putting more foil on the cards, putting, you know, designs on the wrappers, putting designs on the seal, on the outer seal, you know, creating all kinds of stuff that costs more money to print.
Yeah.
So even more expensive decks. Because,
and you use out of play for fulfillment, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the highest you can pay for fulfillment as well.
True.
Yeah.
But I just value their service more than,
yeah, for sure.
You know, other fulfillment.
Yeah.
You know, I think, and like you said, though, you know, when you build a project around an idea that you love and put your heart into it, that is when you succeed. And, you know, I can only imagine how frustrating it must have been for you to see a project like, you know, Wind Roses or whatever come about, having put your heart and soul into it, you know? But I think but I think ultimately, though, too, the fact that you did put your heart and soul into butterflies is what's going to keep you going with all of this, is the fact that it is something you love. So ultimately, yeah, someone's trying to mimic what you've created. That's all well and good. They will always be a pretender. You will always be the creator, and you will continue to innovate because their only ideas can come from other people, not from within.
Yeah. Trust me, we see that a lot in our community. People who are like not very creative and just copy other people. You know?
Yeah, you know, I'm fine with others to be always the second ones.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know, the point of what I was just saying is, hi Victor, welcome among us. He's late. So
Oh, cool.
the point of what I was saying is that my values in making these cards, it's not profit. You know, profit
Right.
is I don't know where. But what is most important to me is to end up with the product in my hands that I can be proud of. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it has your name attached to it.
Honestly proud of. And
Yeah.
Stefan's, right? And,
Yeah.
you know, he wouldn't be happy with his design being butchered by Ondrej wanting more money.
I totally agree.
You know, and in the end, I still make enough money to keep buying books, you know, and that's all that matters in life.
Can I just add something here? I just noticed this like literally 5 minutes ago. You see the random lidded butterfly decks in the bookshelf, Tyler?
No, I saw them
like,
before. I didn't say anything now.
It's so funny. Just like I'm just literally while he was talking, I'm like, oh, there's a butterfly deck right there. And then I look up and oh, there's a butterfly deck there. And then I look over here. They're just like littered in the bookshelf. It's pretty funny.
No, that goes to show you live by those butterflies. And you know what though? I think one thing you said earlier too, which I think resonates a lot, and we see this a lot, is I think people see the big numbers that these Kickstarter campaigns generate for playing cards, and they're like, oh my God, look at this. I can go make $1 million making playing cards. Like, you may see a number there, but at the same time, the cost that comes into it is significantly higher than people anticipate. And even if you are making money on your playing cards, you're making razor thin margins. They are very small margins per deck based on everything that goes into it, especially as you get into more complicated and more ornate cards. So I think that's part of where a lot of the people who come in and aren't doing it for their passion. They're doing it because they see a big price tag on Kickstarter and think that they could go turn around and make, $10 million a year selling playing cards. So, and unless you're USPCC or Cardamundi, you're not making that because they're the ones printing it. So it's interesting to see. But, I think one of the good things though, and I think, being able to hear your story about this too is impactful, because obviously this being a close-knit community, things like that just don't last in that sense.
Yeah.
People may short-term be able to get away with copying ideas and things like that, but ultimately the community ensures that karma will catch up. So
ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? I have a question for you, actually. Do you have any plan? I love collaborations between like designers or musicians, or I just like when people in different communities collaborate. Do you see yourself collaborating with anybody like Lorenzo or anybody that Uzi or in the future?
Yes and no. Yes, I see myself collaborating with other designers than just Stefan.
Mm-hmm.
Because Stefan doesn't want to work with me anymore.
All this headache. Who can blame him, right?
No, I'm a terrible person to make a design for.
I highly doubt that. Let me say this. So I've worked with a couple designers because I'm designing a couple decks right now. It's cool. It has really cool edge markings in a two. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm dealing with designers right now, and it's really, I don't know if you're the same way, but it's difficult going back and forth because saying different things you need them to change, right? Or you don't or it's because they're creating something from their heart, and when I don't know if this is how you feel, but I always feel bad asking them to change something. Obviously, I still do it, but I'm sure Stefan understands, that process because he probably deals with every single person he creates for, like them coming back and being like a pain in the ass.
So, Stefan is very polite. You can read the comment, right?
He says it was an interesting time. That's funny.
Such a polite guy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, and you know what though, like you said, communicating ideas is difficult. I mean, whether it be in card design or anything, it's never easy to take something that's in your mind and put it into words in a way that makes perfect sense to another person. That's an art form in and of itself. So
Yeah.
I can only imagine, the back and forth and the difficulty in trying to create that, and also allowing the artist to maintain some of their own creative direction so that you're not basically giving them like technical specifications of exactly what they need to do for every single piece of it. That's difficult. So
we'll have to have a little inside chat with Stefan and be like, yo, give us all the dirt on Ondrej.
Oh my god.
He's got it all.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, you know what though, I have to say, no matter what's happened with other decks and things like that, I still think hands down your deck in general is, whether it be the foiled version or the gilded edges or even just the regular like blue and red editions, are some of the most beautiful decks that have come out in a very long time.
Yeah,
I think the artwork itself. So, and I think the first time that you and I ever even went back momentarily was because I posted a fan of the red butterfly deck. And of all the decks I had done at the time, I can distinctly remember being like, A, holy shit, this deck is beautiful. And then B, I was like, wow, borderless decks look great. So it was really a very eye-opening experience for me. And I honestly think I came across your deck as like, I think someone sent it to me like as a giveaway or something. And without having like done that, I'd seen them before, but I knew of the Kickstarter and I knew that like that had passed. And it was like the coolest thing to be like, wow, this guy created a beautiful deck of cards. So Stefan, to you as well, beautiful work.
Heck yeah, man, crushed it. I remember when it dropped and on Kickstarter, and like just the talk about it beforehand. I was like, God, just waiting for the damn Kickstarter to start. I was like, stop teasing us already, and like, is it the time yet? And I remember, like, literally right when it dropped, I like tried to be the first person.
Talking about Indiegogo?
No, I'm talking about Kickstarter. I wasn't around during your first version.
Last year.
Yeah, that's when I came. It was literally probably my first deck, one of my first decks I bought on Kickstarter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're such a newbie.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Dude, and Stefan just sang your praise there. So.
What did he say? Working with Ondrej eventually made me going back to being a close to full-time illustrator, manually playing cards. That would not have happened with any other project. I love the guy forever.
So there you go. Aww. No matter how much of a pain in the ass you may have been, he still loves you.
Yeah, because you know what? I look at it this way. You may have been a pain in the ass, but the product that you guys created together is like beautiful and amazing. So it was all worth it, I would hope.
100%. Of course.
So the one thing I do have as a question for you, as kind of like a culmination of the show here, I think, is sitting where you are now, having created a deck of cards, a beautiful deck of cards, having been on Penn and Teller Fool Us and fooled them 3 times, having traveled the world to see all the things that you've seen. Did you ever envision you would be here right now, having experienced all these things in your life?
On Decking Around? Because that's clearly the best thing that's ever happened to you.
That was actually not a setup for that, but thank you, Steve, for taking up that opportunity.
No, I never thought I would ever be cool enough to be on Decking Around podcast. But here I am, talking to these 2 cool dudes. with Stefan on the other side, up there, up north in Sweden, freezing, and I'm here in the middle of summer in Prague, and life is beautiful, and rainbows and unicorns, butterflies all around me, and some of them silver, some of them are gold, and I'm no more Coke, and it's like things are still good,
Yeah, I hear you.
But luckily, I have this wonderful book. Someone said I would be the Charlie and the chocolate.
Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka.
So luckily, I have Roald Dahl's books here. So this is the Charlie Chocolate Factory.
Nice.
I also have Matilda, which is
Nice.
Another book with a little bit of magic theme. It's also
Now, why are they in front of you and not behind you?
I have another library on the other side, non-magic one.
This is the most awesome room ever.
So
That's cool.
Matilda, there's a great musical in London that Paul Keith did illusions for. Amazing. Wow.
That's dope.
And then there's a witch from Roald Dahl, which is also a great story. Also, if you want to read something about Roald Dahl's life, you can get
that illustration is so cool.
It's a really nice one.
Wow.
Oh,
they're everywhere. You got dude. It's literally like you're in a butterfly observatory.
Oh, fantastic, Mr. Fox, right?
Nice.
So also written by Roald Dahl. I love Wes Anderson, by the way. When we're on it,
Yeah.
He's my favorite director. And yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. This is the giant.
I love these titles are so good.
What's his name? The big BG. What's the name?
Big Friendly Giant?
No. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
Right? That's right. You're right. Also, this book is cool. Right? Also by Roald Dahl.
Is your library alphabetized, or you just literally have all these right there?
Is another. Roald Dahl made some really nice, cool stories. Like this book is also interesting. So, oh yeah, that's the Big Mouse. I don't know what the title in English is. Also, there's this book by Roald Dahl. It's one of my favorites.
Can we see the other? Can we see your other bookshelf?
Roald Dahl has written some stories that are really nice. Danny.
So I'm guessing you're a big Roald Dahl fan.
No.
You know what? I think. Can we end the show with you just keep going until you're covered with all his books?
There's also another Roald Dahl story, Jacob.
Is that it?
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh jeez, I literally have a headache.
Ondrej, I have to say this has been a phenomenal episode. We really enjoyed having you on.
Wait,
yeah.
You want to finish already? We didn't even talk about the Kickstarter video.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's. So tell us about that video. I remember when I saw it. Literally the second I saw it, I messaged you. I don't know if you remember, but I messaged you and I was like, dude, literally the most amazing video I've ever seen.
Yeah, but Tyler obviously wants to end.
I am more than willing to watch it.
And it's lucky because I don't even want to talk about it. So
Oh, well, now you have to talk about it, though.
Tyler can go though. You and I can just sit and talk about it.
I'm curious to hear about it. Actually, I'm very curious to hear. So,
but what?
Rob Dahl?
About the video.
I can tell you something about him. So he was a cool kid, and you're gonna see in all his stories that they're coming from his life. So, for instance, if you read the Boy, which is basically from his childhood, you can see a lot of Matilda in like his school years.
Oh, wow.
He was a troublemaker, and sorry, we were talking about something else, right?
Your phenomenal butterfly trailer.
Your trailer.
That was fun.
So how long did it take to create? Who created it? What was that process like?
So that's hilarious. Stefan says, basically, this is what it's like to work with Ondrej.
Headache after headache.
Fun.
My God.
Okay. Where was I?
The video.
The video. So once I shot this video, it's with my little sister when we were 7 and 5, and that has nothing to do with it. So I'm going to tell you about the video we shot for Kickstarter. When I studied acting, which was back in the days, I wouldn't say discovered, but I got casted by a now friend. At that time, he was a student of film directing in his bachelor of film. And then we did another film and another film and another film. And he became a good friend. And I used him to direct that trailer, that video. And so why I wanted to do a cool video? Because that's what the cards are about. I wanted to make a video that looks luxurious, that is full of intricate details, that is fun, and more or less kind of perfect.
Yeah. The hand.
That was the director's idea, actually.
That was brilliant. Tell that dude he's brilliant.
A lot of
Tyler, you've seen the video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I actually pulled it up just now to refresh myself, and I'm very curious. Are you actually wearing the same turtleneck now as you were in the video?
Dude, he has like a whole closet full of the same turtlenecks. What are you talking about?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So
no, they're definitely. Tyler wears the same shirt all the time.
I have like 6 shirts that I rotate. Yes.
I hired a stylist for the video, so all the outfits we had there, those were specifically bought for the trailer.
So cool.
That's fun.
So cool. Let's see.
That was a lot of money.
Luke says there's a nice irony that Ondrej made a butterfly deck. He gets distracted like a moth to a light. What a cool guy.
Yeah.
His magic is beautiful.
Which reminds me of this funny story.
Oh my God.
Let's hear it.
Literally. I can't. Okay.
I to everyone that I speak so slowly, and even probably people are falling asleep while I'm talking.
Dude, how can anybody fall asleep? I don't understand.
Like a butterfly, his manner of speaking is beautiful, but drifts all over the place.
Let's turn this into a roast session.
People are enthralled. That's what it is.
Yeah, Luke said at this point we just need to keep going to give Steve a migraine. Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, we should.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Ondrej, F you. Decks look really great.
Oh, that's dope.
The gaff pack.
This is the gaff packet
So
that
cool.
I made for the gold cards. This is the
Now,
list.
how many cards are in there?
10. That's
10.
Yes.
10.
Wait. Here. So now you open it. Here.
It looks like a pack of gum.
About the cards, what they're for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there are some cards in it.
They're all gilded.
They are obviously gold gilded.
Nice.
And so there you can read what the cards are for.
nice.
Are they marked? Are they marked as well?
Who you're talking to?
Ondrej Psh.
Don't even try.
It's Ondrej Psenicka.
There are cards for McDonald's Aces, for 3-card Monty, for Max Maven's Wave, for Harapan Ong's Angel Fusion, and for Anniversary Waltz. And there is one card that nobody knows what it's for, because I just put it in for people to come up with shit.
That's all.
So I'm gonna show you a little trick
Nice.
that it might be used for. Okay. Oh, look! So there's this new edition. It's called the Cocoon Playing Cards.
Dope.
It's not a new edition. It's actually a deck sleeve
Nice.
that is on a box.
Yeah.
All right. So
It's cool.
That's
Who was the illustrator for that?
that is one of the people I will, in the future, collaborate with on a deck of cards. That's the girl that drew pictures for my book, The Secret of the Butterflies, which is too far for me to read. And she also made the design for the optical illusion for the refill packs. I don't know if you saw that. There's like a like thing. And yeah, she created this. And
cool.
then there's this one. It's like
What's her name?
Jungle. And there's a sloth. I mean, actually, it's a monkey riding a sloth, yelling, "Blah."
That's so cool.
What's her name?
Tereza Kovandova.
Tereza Kovandova.
There you go.
You got that one perfect. What's his last name?
Yep. All right. And then there's this one, which says "Ce n'est pas un papillon," or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
What's that mean?
I don't know. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you a trick.
Nice.
All right.
So I'm gonna open the cocoon. Opening the cocoon.
I really like the idea of these like deck sleeves to add more ability to the deck itself. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So look at. Holy shit! There's a caterpillar joker. Look, there's a cute little caterpillar. Ooh, ticklish. It's not ticklish. Holy shit. This guy's crazy. All right. So I'm gonna take that little caterpillar. I'm gonna stick it in that little cocoon. Now let's wait for the caterpillar. You know, what's gonna happen to it?
I'm guessing it's gonna
Ooh,
go through a metamorphosis.
and a metamorphosis, yes. Look, it's no longer a cocoon playing cards, it's butterfly playing cards. Now you can invite your lovely spectator to come and join you on stage to experience the wonderful and amazing caterpillar into butterfly morphing experience. Ooh.
So
The
So
sky
good.
that's, that is awesome.
That's cute, no?
No, it really is. And it's so like, again, like I love the idea of being able to use the tuck for different tricks just with the addition of a deck sleeve, adding that much more depth to it.
Yeah, so the caterpillar joker, is just for fun for people to just play with it and do
Yeah,
whatever they
nice.
want.
That's cool.
They can do some color changes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think
What
that's one
now?
of the things I like about like when a magician designs a deck, because I think a lot of times you get a deck and there's a gaff card, like an extra, like you'll have like an extra 3 of clubs or something like that, or you'll have like a blank card, things like that, or a double backer. But like having a magician who designs a deck with all of these things actually in mind and puts the ability there to not only do standard tricks but to be creative is so awesome.
I just did it for myself.
That works though, and I think that's cool.
Yeah. Now, what's is the process the same for printing, like the gaff pack as it would be for the decks? I know obviously, you don't see very many campaigns do gaff packs. I know Paula did it. I don't know very many campaigns that did it. Just because obviously it's something that's more custom, right? How does, I would assume that costs more than a standard deck, right? Just because it's so custom.
Yeah.
So all that added cost.
He's like, yep, just add it up.
I don't know. To be honest, is that interesting? I don't know.
I mean, I think it is. I think, actually, I know Jerry's Nuggets did a gaff pack too, actually. But other than that, there's not many campaigns that do gaff packs.
What was in the Jerry Nugget gaff pack? Okay, so why I'm asking, I'm stupid. The thing is, why I'm saying that is, I put a lot of thought into what gaffs they're gonna be.
Right.
So firstly, every marked deck has a double backer with it.
Mm.
Every unmarked deck has a blank card in it. So those were the 2 most used gaffs I found.
Right.
And then I talked for hours with the master gaff user himself, Harapan Ong. And so we came up with this set of 10 cards that can be that are very versatile.
Yeah.
Say. And it's not just like you can use them for one trick, and if it has to be like a routine, like a really good routine.
Yeah.
So the McDonald's Aces, one can be used as McDonald's Aces, but can be also used for Anniversary Waltz, and it's just a double backer. Double facer that you can use for a lot of things, right?
Right.
So that's a very versatile card. But they're specifically the cards, the values are specifically chosen for McDonald's Aces. Then there are the 2 cards for 3-card Monty, which are misprinted indexes or misindexed. I don't know what the word is. Then there's the gold bag, blue bag, double backer for 1 color changes, 2 you can change a blue deck into a gold deck with a switch, or you can just use it for a lot of things. You can do
Right.
the Chicago opener with it, I'm sure. Maybe, yeah, sure, exactly. Then there's Wave Queen, which I put in only because I really like the effect, and
Right.
you can use it for more stuff, for more things, and that's just too cool. And Max Maven was very generous to allow me to use it.
Nice.
Nice.
Then there's the Two of Hearts and Queen of Hearts as the most classic card for Anniversary Waltz. And then the 2 of Clubs and 4 of Clubs, double facer. That's for Harapon Ong's Angel Fusion trick, which is super cool. And since Harapon was helping me with it, I really wanted to put something in there that's gonna be his.
Like an homage to him. That's cool.
His name attached to it. And it's still a double facer that you can use for Anniversary Waltz or anything else that uses a double facer. And then there's the Caterpillar Joker, which is just, a very shameful card that needs to be punished by a lot of humans trying to use it for stupid tricks.
That's fine.
And they're stupid. So that's gonna
I'm gonna use it for a stupid trick, I guarantee you. And I'm gonna tape it.
Please do.
I'm gonna record it, and I have an idea. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have the deck like this, and I'm gonna do a color change with it, right? And then I'm gonna do this, and then all of a sudden, the Wind Roses deck is gonna show up.
Oh my god!
I just had an orgasm.
I'll be like, whoa, that was such a cool trick.
There'll be so much cleaning up here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't. Merlin. Oh, dude, we got someone by the name of Merlin on here.
Oh,
bringing in all of them.
The wizard among us.
Yeah. We have Athelion Printing.
Ace Lion.
Ace Lion, yes, it's called Ace Lion. I refuse to call it that.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
What?
Cool.
This episode is strange. Someone dares to call this episode strange.
Who said that?
Normal episode of dicking around. That's like ever.
There's definitely not a normal episode.
Well, I don't know who that is, but this is the first. Oh, this is the first episode I've caught. That's
live.
That's funny.
Live.
Live.
Yeah. Live. He saw all the others. This one is the first one he called live. Okay. I wonder if you have any interesting questions.
Let me run through real quick and see if we can find a real interesting one. Just for you.
Do you have any? I have a question that I'd like to know, and I think somebody asked it. Is there any magicians that people, while you were learning, or even to this day, that inspire you?
Well, I had a mentor from age of 12 till 16. His name was Ivan Allen. He was Czech, but lived in Sweden a lot. And so he, I wouldn't say inspired me, but he taught me a lot. And he showed me the world of magic outside of Czech Republic, which changed the way I saw magic and changed what I knew about magic and what's possible. And, he showed me Vernon, he showed me Caps, he showed me Channing Pollock, Holly Bungo, Paul Daniels, and I wouldn't know of those people without him, because here my teachers were just, or the magicians, they were mostly doing things from publicly available books here in the Czech Republic. So he helped me a lot. There's a lot of very inspiring magicians around. I love everything that Teller does.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I think that everything he does is very pretty and extremely well thought out, and it's very powerful. And his way of expression is just like nothing else.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool that you got to, like, you know, be in the presence of someone that you do respect so highly.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Sack just says, your favorite brand of, I'm going to butcher this, I don't know how to say it, but Rekja, Rekja, or Slavovica?
Oh, Slivovica.
Yeah, Slivovica. Or what's Rekja? What's that? What's your favorite brand of Slivovica?
I don't drink coffee.
Oh, coffee. Interesting. Okay, cool. There's your answer, Sack.
Well, it's hilarious because Slivovica is not coffee.
Oh, it's pronounced Rekja. Rekja?
Oh, you didn't hear what I was saying? Oh, that's a pity.
Slivovitska is not coffee.
Yeah.
What is? Yeah. What is it then? Is it a variation of coffee or something similar, or is that just
like
complete?
It's plum brandy.
There you go.
Oh.
Gotcha.
It's a high percentage of alcohol in it.
Oh.
Very popular in the east of Czech Republic, and I don't drink alcohol, so
Nice. Right on. I don't either. Stefan says you only drink orange juice.
Yeah.
Or water. No, or cricket pea.
I switched to milk.
Ew.
Like cow's milk or?
No, bug milk.
Okay. Hey, you can.
No, it's almond milk. I
Okay.
like
Oh, nice.
Yeah, almond milk is nice.
Do you like hazelnut milk? Have you had it?
What?
Hazelnut milk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I prefer almond milk.
Yeah. If you could live with one book for the rest of your life, which one would it be? You have a book that you recommend, magic or otherwise?
Yes.
I thought he was about to pull out another Roald Dahl book.
He's gonna pull out his book.
Who milks the bugs?
That's funny, right?
It depends on how big the bugs are. What's that?
Designing Miracles.
Designing Miracles. Interesting.
Creating the Illusion of Impossibility by Darwin Ortiz.
Steve, now I know you're not a magician.
No, I couldn't read it. I'm definitely not a magician. It's funny. I have this app on my computer that when I have a window open, the window behind it gets like darker or blurry. So I have the YouTube comments open. So when you put something up, I have to like lean in because I always forget that I'm not on that screen, so I can barely see it. I never know if it's just me going blind or if it's the fact that it's in the background, and I always forget to click on it, so it's not. The magic of Asanio. Asanio. That's cool. There's so many books out.
Ascanio.
Ascanio.
Now it is obvious that you are not a magician, Steve.
No, see, so here's the thing. I don't have a mentor. I don't have someone like you said, if you didn't have these people around, then you got to school me, man. But it's like if you didn't have your mentor around, you wouldn't have learned about these other people. And I think it's the same for me, you know? Yeah, we'll have to find those. If we find them, we'll link them in the comments for sure.
Yeah.
In the description.
You better find them.
I think that's one of the interesting things about magic books, though, too, is they're such small runs that a lot of times, once they're sold out, it's near impossible to find them, which is always interesting.
Yeah. Now, how do you compare? Because, I mean, obviously, I always hear everybody being like, oh, get expert at the card table. Get expert at the card table. But I've heard everybody say that thing's, like, impossible to read.
It's not impossible to read. I haven't read it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I read just 2 chapters.
Right.
The ones that most people read. One is on diagonal palm shift.
Yeah.
The second one is on the second deal.
Yeah.
And English is my second language. It's not easy to read.
Right.
I don't know if it's impossible to read. I assume that people whose first language is English would be able to judge.
Yeah, I mean, they're the ones that say it's really difficult to read regardless. It's just hard to understand.
But, most magicians don't know how to read anyway. So,
Dude, that being said, for English not being your first language, you have such a subtle accent, and I'm curious about that because I feel like you speak English very well. You hungry over there?
yeah, I need another cricket.
I also feel
a barbecue one.
It's like 3 a.m. over there also. So
what?
I'm just saying, I feel bad. Yeah, it's late there.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m.
Are you just normally not a sleeper?
Sleep is overrated.
That is very true. It has to be with perspective. Expert is written 120. Yeah, exactly. I haven't, obviously, I haven't picked it up yet, but.
Who are you?
I don't know their real name, and they ordered from me, so I want to know who Merlin is. That way I know who it is when they come in here. I know all my customers' regular names. Late or early, once again, it's about perspective. Yeah, for sure. Did you find it hard to read those, Stefan?
Thank you.
Woo! Belly button slip. Belly button slip.
Wardrobe.
Jeff. Hold on, Jeff.
Oh my God. Turtleneck malfunction.
So, you guys should all go to butterflyplayingcards.com and look around.
Yeah,
we're gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
I think everyone listening though now in live and in the future should also go to butterflyplayingcards.com and check it out.
Yeah, and order your deck so you get them before I do.
And also go to ondrejpsenicka.com and check out
go there, but go to my YouTube channel.
There you go. Go to the YouTube channel.
When's the next review coming out? When's the next the deck review coming out?
I made 3, and then Cardamundi decided to be finished with the cards, so now I'm doing other things. But
I think you should do another deck. I think you know what you should do? You should do the whatchamacallit deck when it comes out.
Oh shit.
No, that would be so good. I mean,
Do
if
both.
it comes out.
Do both of them.
Oh my god.
That'd be a good one.
No, I'm definitely gonna do a review of a butterfly deck.
Yeah, do it. But we're gonna do a review too. We'll do a review too.
Yeah, you should.
I will. Just let me know when you send it. Let me know when you send it out.
I'll talk to you in a few months.
Right. I hate you. You're dead. You're dead to me.
Oh my gosh. But that would be an amazing review on your end, I think. Definitely check out the YouTube
that'd be fun.
channel. Check out the Butterfly Playing Cards website.
Follow me on Instagram.
Follow him on Instagram.
Follow on Instagram.
I'm on Instagram.
Yes, please follow us on Instagram as well if you don't already. And subscribe to the video if you haven't, because we're having a blast here and all these shows are great. So check it out.
Wait. Ready? I gotta get my nose down here. my name's blocking it.
Oh.
Stefan said he's gonna review it with his 9 followers.
We appreciate that, Stefan.
We certainly should.
Oh,
Yeah, you have 2 more. You have 2 more followers. Tyler and I will follow you.
Absolutely.
We'll make it a groundbreaking 11.
Hey, double digits.
Yeah, that's what it all starts with the double digits.
That's something to celebrate.
Stefan's gonna have a ball.
Ondrej,
Dude,
you are a hilarious dude. I have a headache, and I'm probably gonna have it for the next 3 hours.
That was my goal. Really. Cause you as much pain as possible.
You accomplished it.
And,
You definitely accomplished it.
I'm gonna cause you more pain in the following 2 months when you still not be getting your cards. So I'm sorry.
Ondrej, when my crickets come on Saturday, I'm gonna eat them live. So make sure to tune in.
Maybe I'll get them too. Maybe I'll get them too, and we'll do a live cricket eating.
Live cricket eating. I'm down with this. I mean, we discussed it last episode. I will literally eat anything at least once. So I'm excited for this.
I won't do that, but I'll eat most things just once at least.
Yeah. Food.
There's certain things I would not dive into. We won't talk about those here, but
yeah, the only thing I said last time that I wouldn't try is eyeballs. Otherwise, I'll try anything once. So
Try arsenic. So.
But, anything food.
Try arsenic.
And they're delicious. But there you go.
Try a spoonful of cinnamon.
Arsenic is very, very sweet. It has this, it's an interesting taste that, they say you should taste it at least once.
But maybe not twice.
I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna take your word for it.
But maybe not twice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I'm gonna pass on that.
Ondrej, we really appreciate you coming on, though. Honestly, this has been an adventure of an episode for sure. And
yes.
For anyone who doesn't know Ondrej by now or completely want to buy as many butterfly playing cards as they can, I don't know why you stuck around this long, but you should definitely go build out your collection of butterfly playing cards because they are spectacular. They look beautiful. The artwork is amazing, and I'm fascinated by the whole marking system as well. So I think
I'm actually going to learn this. I'm actually going to learn this one.
You created a masterpiece, man.
Yeah.
Better. Thank you, Tyler.
I will. I will.
If not, we'll have you back on the game.
Thanks to Stefan to tuning in and joining us.
Yeah, thanks to everybody joining and sticking around. It was a great show.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out with us for 3 hours. Not many people are up for that.
And we really do appreciate it. And I know we said this a lot lately, but we really do appreciate you guys who support the channel and come on to learn more about, some of your favorite people in the community like Ondrej. And we really just have a great time here. I hope that you guys feel like you're a part of the show, being able to, chime in and have us ask your questions and just being, having fun with it. So really thank you so much. If you haven't already, and I better see the number go up here. Go like the video. It was a fun time. Ondrej is an amazing dude. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We drop deck reviews. We drop our Kickstarter recaps every Monday. Take a look. Follow Ondrej's YouTube. All of the links for Ondrej's social media are down in the description, so definitely make sure to check those out. And check the comments for a whole bunch of things I'm going to put that we talked about in this show here. Before I forget as well, make sure to tune in next week for our guest, who is going to be Karen Yan, the designer for Bonafide playing cards. We are really excited to have her on. She's done some amazing work, and it really will be a fun time. So make sure to check that out. I think the time's still up in the air on that one. It's either, again, going to be a 6 p.m. or an 8 p.m., but we'll let you guys know. So keep an eye on the Instagram. We'll post up about it tomorrow. And again, thank you so much, everyone who tuned in, and have a nice day.
Peace.